Yo. What's good, people? What's up? What's good? Can y'all hear us loud and clear? Loud and clear.
Long as they can hear me, that's really all that matters.
AGS Live episode, where we at? 29.
Man, that's what's up.
Episode 29. Yo. Yeah, they hear us. What's good, people? What up? Shout out to President PlayStation for the first super chat. He said, I ain't got my Stimmy yet, but here you go. LOL. All right?
Hey, that's good looking out, man.
We're going to find out who got their Stimmy today anyway. You know what I mean? That super chat going to let us know who got their Stimmy and who has it. I damn sure ain't got a damn thing. You said you owe them or something, right? Like,
Me, I never qualify for that stuff.
Nah, I ain't get a damn thing, man. What's good? What up?
Shoot, I wish they would send me one. Hey, you can you all split yours with me, 8 when you get it. Since you and Miss Hard8 both gonna get one, me and you can split yours.
Shit, Miss Hard8 ain't never get one.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, she ain't never get one. But shit, I need mine.
Well, you sound just like a nigga.
Hey man, hey listen, I ain't never opposed to free money, man. Y'all, these niggas can play that game all they want, man. They got it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never too up for free money. You know what I mean? I ain't never too up. Motherfuckers can play that game all they want. Yes, I'm looking forward to mine. You know what I mean? Niggas can play this game all they want to. They can act like they rich and all that shit. Well, we know they ain't. But they can play that game. I ain't the one to be fronting. I need mine. You know what I'm saying?
And if a nigga is rich, he definitely want his. That's how he got rich.
Exactly. I need mine.
Shit, that remind me of this time this guy, his name was Big Ray. When he pulled up in the hood, I mean, he had a deuce and a quarter, man. Rim shining, everything. And, man, he was just like shutting the block down. Man, we go to White Castle. Burgers at White Castle ate 30 cents, man. Yeah. I'm like, hey, Ray, man, let me get $1 to get some White Castle. He's like, man, I need mine. About the exact same thing that you said, almost the exact phrase. Nigga wouldn't give me $1 to get some White Castle burgers. That's the type of nigga I think you is. I need mine.
No. I'd have got you a burger, but I'm just saying, as far as that free money, I need mine. Because it'd be a lot of perpetrating online, man. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers want to act like they don't care for it and they don't need it and all that. It's not necessarily like you in dire need. I mean, some people are, and that's
Yeah, I mean, who said that? Who said they don't need
You always see them post on Twitter. You know what I mean? I want some retweet posts. But whether you're in a dire need or not, it's free money. It's coming, and I would gladly take it. That's all.
Facts.
They should ask a question right before it hits your account. You should have to answer like, do you want this? Yes or no. So since you motherfuckers that don't want it, y'all can hit no. But what they damn sure ain't gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn well they ain't gonna do that. So motherfuckers need to stop that shit.
Man, I wish I qualified. I'd be first in line to grab one if they give it.
For real, man. And blow it. Shout out to Slimy Slippery Sausage. Pause. He said, "You two guys are my inspiration. I am right now playing 1-2 switch milk the cow game, but using the Joy-Cons with my mouth instead of my hands. That's
gotta be little F boy.
That's little F boy.
It's got to be little F boy.
That's little F boy. Damn, that's little F boy. That's crazy.
Told you got an alternate account, man. That had to be him.
That gotta be, man. Shout out to Matt McGrath. I see y'all. Shout out to the mods. I gotta re-mod people over here that, because we're on a different channel since something going on with that other channel. I don't know. That joint might disappear, man.
Yeah, did you ever find out what happened with that? I was
can't,
hoping
like,
you got to the bottom of it.
You know, when you I don't know. You got to be able to sign in to be able to reach out to YouTube and shit. Like, I sign in, and even when I go through like Google with the account, they still push you back to YouTube. Like, I can't sign in, so I don't even know how to get in contact with them. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Well, you probably can just email them from this one and then just let them know the name of the channel.
Yeah, I had that problem before, and they was like, "Yeah, we can't tell you nothing about another channel." And I was like, "It's my channel," and they was like, "Yeah, well, yeah, no."
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they like, "Nah, we can't really holler at you, you know, talk to you about somebody else's channel." I'm like, "It's my channel though," but they couldn't, you know, they wasn't trying to do it.
Yeah, because it is a lot of people that try to deceive them like that.
Yeah, so, you know, I don't know what's going on with that shit. Maybe it'll come back around one day, but right now, I can't sign into it. So, it is what it is. That's why we here. I mean, hit that like button, people. Hit that like button.
Facts. Hit it.
Yeah, hit that like for the stem. Hit that like button for the stem. You know what I mean? You hit the like button, your stem might come quicker. It might come quicker. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the people that hit the dislike button.
Connected to the like. Oh, man, no. How did 5 niggas hit the dislike button? We ain't even say nothing.
Listen, they Stimmy ain't coming. You know what I mean? They said they Stimmy ain't coming, man. And they sleep with a stick up their ass. So they mad. They be mad. You know what I mean? It's all good. Shout out to Matt McGrath. He said, "Yo, 8 Styles P Kill That Faggot is definitely the kind of rap song that should be played towards gay tone." He couldn't make a song like that right now. They probably come for him one day. If he blow up, they gonna definitely come for him for that song. That's my shit too. Lost my voice trying to get back healthy, but I'm good. All right, Rodrigo, what up? What up? Shout out to the channel
back
members.
Healthy, man. What was wrong with you, Rodrigo? You good, player?
Yeah, he said he good. He good now. He lost his voice, ate some pussy that was bad, fucked his voice box up. You know what I mean? Shit was acid. You good, player? He said the government's spitting. Yeah, we here, man. AGS Live, episode 29, man. Hey, Code, you good?
Man, I'm good, Negro. Is you good?
Anything behind the scenes I need to know about? Just checking up, man.
Here you go with that again.
Checking up, man. I gotta check up from time to time.
I don't got no crew, no posse to be behind the scenes with. It's just me. That's it.
I gotta check up from time to time just to make sure, man. You know, shit be going left, and I don't even know it's going left. You know what I mean? Just want to make sure you good.
Man, the wife said to tell you she ain't against you yet.
Oh man. I hope not. I'm just trying to do my thug thizzle on this motherfucker. You dig? It ain't really a lot going on this week, man. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like it's a struggle out here. It's a struggle out here in this gaming world. It's a real struggle, man. You know, Cole just getting around to Miles Morales. Hey, you be posting that screenshots like we ain't did that shit 4 months ago. But that's, that's what's up. Man. We did that. We've been there, done that. Like,
hold on.
What's
Why
up?
do you always laugh at everything this nigga say? Like he is not that funny. Oh my God.
Yo,
he is not that funny, nigga. Man, what you? I don't have the right to enjoy Miles Morales at my own.
I'm just saying. I mean, listen. When you post a screenshot, the caption got to be according. You know what I'm saying? You gotta. I mean, yeah, I know it's old. I know y'all seen this already, but you know, I'm a pony now, so I got to live up to my duties.
Yes, I am not no pony. I keep telling y'all niggas that. Number one, I don't like that phrase. I don't understand how they named it that.
Yeah,
I would never associate with that. Number one. Number two, them niggas won't accept me because
I mean you ain't got to associate with it. They gonna put it on you. You ain't got to. Okay. You got that badge already.
Well, look here, man. Miles Morales is fire, and I'm playing through it, and I'm enjoying myself. And as I see something that I enjoyed, I post it to Twitter. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Just because you rush through games, man. I take my time.
Everybody beat that shit already. It ain't just me. Everybody beat that already. We beat that shit in November, man. Stop it.
Uh,
Hey, shout out to Andre Garcia. He said, Stimmy ain't hit yet, so I'm on demon time. There ain't nobody Stimmy hit yet. I know some people who shit dropped already. Ain't nobody shit hit yet. Like, listen, y'all know it's coming. Y'all know it's coming. You know what I'm saying?
facts.
So, you know what I
It's
mean?
been released. Yeah,
Y'all know it's coming.
coming.
So make it rain on the pod. Make it rain on the pod.
Yeah.
Shout out
Unless
to,
you hit the like
yeah.
button. If you hit the dislike button, yours ain't coming.
Yours ain't coming. Shout out to Big Maserati, the trap gunner. He said Gay Tony closed the fridge with his hip.
Oh man.
Oh man. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. But yeah, we here, man. Shout out to Life and Time Podcast. He said dudes capping hard for the 10 series. LOL. Yo, that's a fact, man. They gotta stop that, man. They gotta stop that.
What's that? What you talking about? What's the 10 series?
The GPU, the graphics card.
Like the 1080 Ti?
Yeah, 1080 Ti, 1080 shit like that, yeah.
Who doing that?
No, we was on Twitter. I think Mario got sniped. You probably don't know who that is, but I think somebody called like his GPU old or ancient or some shit like that.
Oh, okay.
And, yeah, damage control ensued. I'm like, yo, listen, it is old. Like, it's old.
It is.
The shit came out fucking, what, 4 or 5 years ago? What, 17? Came out 4 years ago. That shit is old, man. Like, at the end of the day.
Times, that's ancient, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and electronics and shit like that. But listen, at the end of the day, regardless of, you know, how it plays for you, or if you see some, or if it works for you or whatever, that's all good. That's all fine. That's all, you know. And the 1080 Ti is one of the best GPUs that ever came out. It's the GOAT. But the fact is that shit is old. So that's just the facts. It's old. That's all. That's what we're gonna leave it at. It's old. But man, he was trying to damage control it being old, but I was just like, you know, you trying to damage control that it's old, but he wouldn't even have that motherfucker right now if he could get his hands on the 30 series. You know what I mean? Because he damn sure was trying.
Right.
I mean, you know how it is. We didn't all did it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I know I done did it. I know I did it. Where you, you know, you downplay something because you can't get the new shit.
Oh, I don't think I ever done that.
I done subconsciously
I never
you
really had
do it.
no audience, bro. Like, I don't never really need it.
Sometimes you try to cap yourself up, make it seem like you don't need it or you don't want it. You try to downplay it. Like a PC dude, when they got like a weak ass rig, they always try to like say like 4K is. They try to downplay 4K and all of that and shit like that.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Xbox
like,
niggas be doing.
Get out of here. You know, damn well you can get that 4K, you be on it. Especially if you could do 4K 144. Like, stop it. 4K looks much better than 1440p. I don't give a fuck what these niggas talking about. Now, maybe on a small-ass monitor like they be playing on, maybe not, but you could see a difference between 4K and 1440p. Easy. Shout out to Decepticons Forever. He said, Jack was laughing. He was on live copping, please. On live. I ain't see. After that? After, you mean on my live or before that? Or after that? I don't know. Yeah, we had a little midweek, some midweek drama, I guess you could say. Some midweek drama going on, you know. My stimulus hit, plus I got them racks for taxes and state taxes. Goddamn. Oh yeah, that is true. Taxes and all that hitting at the same time. Sheesh, them big YouTubers about to get paid. DSP about to make it rain in the club. They about to make it rain in the club. A 1660 Ti is not old either. All that shit old to me. That shit old. If they got replacements, that shit is old. If they got, like, you know what I mean, predecessors, that shit old. That's how I be feeling. You know, PS4, that shit is old. PS4 Pro, that shit is old. You know what I mean? You already got the replacements out, so it's whatever. But yeah,
I mean, what's the harm in saying it's old? Like, if I have an old GPU, that's fine. I'm working to get a new one. Like, it's not no big thing.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't nothing wrong with dealing with reality. If it's old, it's old.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, this motherfucker old, but you know, it serves my needs. So that's all that all that matters at the end of the day.
Exactly. Man, it's doing what I needed to do for right now. When I need to upgrade, I will. But shit, right now I'm good.
You know, 1080 Ti can still get the job done depending on you know, what you trying to you know.
Yeah, now see, I'm the exact opposite. It's like I have a 1080 Ti, but it's like I know that it's old, and so I really ain't even trying to. Like I said, my daughter still had it. She done had it for I don't know how long, because I'm just not really interested in it now that the new hotness is around.
Yeah, I mean, it's just what I mean. If it serves your needs, it serves your needs. But that doesn't change the fact that it's old. It's all good. It's still outperforming the PlayStation 5 and the Series X. But you know, in PC world, it's old. Cause that's what somebody had said too. Somebody was like, "It still outperforms the consoles." I'm like, "No shit, Sherlock." Like, first of all, that ain't even the conversation. Like, we know it outperformed the consoles. But that's how they make themselves feel good and shit. When they got something old. Because I think the dude to respond, he got like a 2070 and shit. That's old. So, you know, he wanted to make himself feel good. Oh, it outperforms the consoles? I don't know. Ain't nobody talking about the consoles.
A 2070 might, but no 1080 Ti, I don't know. That might be cutting it close.
The fuck? A 1080 Ti? Nah, that shit outperforms consoles. 1080 Ti? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Shout out to Dizzy.
Go ahead.
Becoming a member. Shout out to Dizzy for becoming a member. Appreciate you, player. Appreciate you. Now, if it come to like some form of ray tracing, then you know, then that's different.
Okay, that's what you're talking about. Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
You mean just pure frames per second?
Yeah, just pure, you know.
With fidelity. Okay.
Just pure, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's get into it. You know, yeah, they was calling Joe Biden Moneybags Joe. He signed off. Moneybag Joe out here, you know what I mean? He signed off, of course, as everybody knows. Some people even got dropped off already. I know a few people that got dropped off with the quickness. I'm never on that first wave. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, people got dropped off. The stem is out there. It's party time. Wayne's World, party time. Excellent. It's party time. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Do what you please with this. Do what you please with this this money.
And niggas better be trying to pay some bills with this money.
Well, do what they please, man. No pressure. You know what I'm saying? No pressure from the internet. Do what you please. Whatever you feel is fit. Whatever you feel is right. Do what you please. I mean, you should take care of your responsibilities if you need to. I mean, I think that goes without saying. But if it's really just some extra money, you know, do what you please. I see some people, they want to get a TV. You know what I'm saying? Some people might make that decision and get that PlayStation 5. You know what I'm saying? Or get a GPU or something like that. They might make that decision. But do what you please, man. No pressure. No pressure, man. Shout out to Dizzy. He said, I need that 1400. I needs that. Shout out to Dizzy. Shout out to Andre Garcia. He said that's because everyone wants to be gold chain gamers and still be hot as at games in 4K. What? Proofread that, player. Proofread that.
And nigga probably got that Stimmy typing fast, boy. You have
fast. That stem drop. Shout out to Undeniable Real. He said, I'm playing Control for the first time right now. Is it good or nah? If you can understand that story, it's good for a playthrough. Notorious DRE, what up? What up? It's good for a playthrough. You know
what's up, Dre?
Real hard to follow story. A lot going on in that shit. It's probably be something I'll never play again, but it's definitely good for a playthrough. But yeah, I think people gonna make a decision. Them stim checks hitting. Listen, a lot of y'all shit definitely probably gonna hit this week. You know what I'm saying? So just hang tight.
Fact. So be back next week with the super chat button ready.
You know what I mean?
Dub and up. Make it rain.
Listen, the best way if you want to go out there and make a decision, then go ahead and do that. This is free money, right? It's free money. Go ahead and make that decision. Get your $800 PS5 or $700 PS5. You can find some deals.
You can get one for $700.
You can find some deals. You can find some deals, man. I sold. I'm on my third PS5. Yeah, I sold my second one. I sold my second one for $700.
You got a digital or physical right now?
I only had physical. I never had a digital. All physical.
Man, you let a physical go for $700?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't,
Now look here, as soon as you're ready to sell this one, let a nigga know.
I wasn't really trying to, kill them and all that. I went and checked out them 3090s. They done went up to $3,000. I said, what is going on? What happened? Am I missing something?
They went up to what?
They selling for $3,000 now.
Man, that's got to be because of Bitcoin mining too, man. It's got to be.
Something going on. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Shout out to Mr. Black. He said, I got a couple stimmies and drive semis. LOL. All right. Shout out to Undenied Real. He said, I'm going to make it rain on some hoes OnlyFans. You ain't the only one. There's going to be a few more people joining you. You know what I mean? They be giving these bitches thousands of dollars for a message.
I don't understand it.
For a message in their inbox. Yeah, go look up 3090s. They done went up. They 3,500. They 3,000. They going crazy right now. A couple months ago, they was just 1,900, or the Strix or whatever. It was like 2,400 and shit like that. Now them joints is over 3,000. I said, dang, I sold my last one at the wrong time.
Man.
Yeah, I mean, one stop. What up? Where you been at, player? What up? Yeah, OnlyFans is definitely some weird shit. I don't know what the fuck be going on, man. There's a couple times I almost dropped down when I came across like some of them $4.99 joints from some of them bitches I be following. I was like, man, I do want to take a peek, but no, I'm good. Yo, some of them motherfuckers, they be some good promoters, man. They be almost getting the nigga. Shout out to Matt McGrath. He said, I'm getting a laptop with my Stimmy. All right.
Yeah, that's a good investment right there.
Hit that like button on that laptop.
If you want to dip into OnlyFans, ain't nothing wrong with it. It's just, from my generation, that's just a weird thing to pay for. Stuff that you can get for free.
It be tempting. Sometimes it be tempting, man. Nah, I ain't got one for sale. I ain't got no PS5 for sale right now. That could
and
change,
I'm first on the list, so yeah, that don't even matter. Ain't no need to asking. I got this one.
That could change by tomorrow. I don't know. No, I ain't got nothing on sale right now. No PS5s. But yeah, people enjoy yourself. Get your TVs, man. Upgrade your TVs, your graphics cards. Pay the shit you gotta pay. You know,
pay them bills first. Let's switch that around. Pay them bills, then get all that other stuff that you need to get. Yeah, whatever. Make sure you got food.
But some people may not got no bills to pay. Their shit might be all caught up.
Well, that's true. That's what I'm saying. Switch the order around. If you all caught up, then live large.
Of course, priorities is first.
Yeah. Well, I mean, everybody that got my same skin color don't believe in that.
Yo, priorities is first, of course. But after that, you know what I mean, bust it open. Get a chick to bust it open for a goon, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, whatever you buy, man, enjoy yourselves, man. Enjoy yourselves. Hey, share the podcast. Make sure y'all like and share the podcast. We appreciate it. But yeah, Stimmy checks is on the way. So y'all should be having a good week. Good week. PS5, man. fastest selling console. Is that on dollar amount or hardware? I seen two different two different articles. It was like dollar amount, hardware. Like I'm like, which one is it?
Yeah, I think it's both.
It's both.
I think it's because of how much it sells for and how many of them they selling. Like it is the fastest in history for that amount and that number of units both.
So it was
but it won an NPD for a dollar amount, but it didn't win NPD for the number of units. Switch won that one again.
Yeah. PlayStation 5 ranked as the second best-selling hardware platform in February, both in units and dollar sales. PlayStation 5 is currently the fastest-selling hardware platform in U.S. history. Total dollar sales at the 4 months in market. So, yeah, I really, it would be a slaughter going on right now if them joints was available, like readily available. It would be insane. That number would be crazy right now. They would have been beat the Switch. You know what I mean? They only ain't beating the Switch because of lack of hardware. We know they would have beat the Switch probably every month since. I think.
I don't know. The Switch selling like crazy too. But I hear you. That's an interesting question. Unlike you, I'm not willing to downplay the effects of the Switch. That thing is crazy.
Listen, man, it's a garbage handheld, man. Apex just came out. That joint unplayable on the Switch. But anyway, it's no doubt that PlayStation 5 would have won an MPD already if they had the fucking units. You know what I'm saying? But it's still taking a top spot. Still, I mean the second spot under the circumstances, and it's still breaking records. You know, under the circumstances. So it's also the DualSense wireless controller was it led all accessories and dollar sales for the month of February. So whatever that means. I mean, I guess it's a good selling controller. People buying them up. How much is that controller? And that shit like $70 or some shit.
$70, yeah.
God damn. That's
how much you want it to cost?
Shit, 40 at least. Shit.
Oh shit, that's about the same thing I pay for my Xbox controllers. A little bit more for Xbox because I always go to that little design lab.
Or like back in the day, 30.
Nigga, this is 2021.
Yeah, I know. Shit, give me 30 though. Give me 30. But yeah, man. PlayStation is doing very well. Very well. Like, where's the Xbox in all this? I mean, they got two SKUs. Like, what? Like, where they at? Because I remember hearing about that S was gonna be a killer. Like, don't underestimate that S for $299. Don't underestimate that S for $299.
All the casuals, all
14,
the keepers, yeah.
1440p, 60 frames per second box. Don't underestimate that S. Where that S at?
That's what they said.
They said that thing was gonna blow the doors off. Shit, don't underestimate that $299. I ain't seeing it. Maybe I'm tripping.
Man, Porter Rock did a show last week where he said the S been in stock at Best Buy for like 2 days. And he's like, well, let me check right now. He checked live on the air. It was still there available.
Yeah, don't nobody want that shit, dog. Don't nobody want that S. Let's be real here. Don't nobody want that S no matter how much it costs, man. Hey, shout out to Non-Nike. He said, got AGS and Attack on Titan tonight. It's lit. Fire. Yeah, let's go. But on some real shit, where is Xbox and all of it? You know, I keep seeing the PlayStation break, doing this, the fastest selling that, breaking these records. Where does the Xbox stand? Like, what are they doing?
Yeah.
Bro, you don't ask me. You know I'm not the one to ask. You probably need to get one of these callers in here that want to defend Xbox.
We know they not around, man. we know them Xbox dudes ain't around. But nah, I mean, like, where the fuck is this shit at? Like, I need to know. I need to know, man. It ain't fair out here, man. You know what I mean? It ain't fair to just keep seeing, PlayStation dominating like this, man, in the console space as far as new consoles go.
When has it not been this?
I mean, that's true. But goddamn, spread the love, people. Spread the love. Spread the love. This is crazy. But nah, PlayStation doing very well. You know, even under the circumstances. Xbox is doing well too. But even under the circumstances, PlayStation is doing well. Shit is crazy. Shit is crazy out here. And when is this shit going to turn around? Like, when is it going to become readily available? Middle of the year, next year? When is this shit going to turn around?
I mean, you have some people saying the summer for the U.S., but worldwide, people saying probably end of the year. Well, I don't know about worldwide, but like places like Sweden, I know a couple of people over there that's been trying to get one, and apparently Sony's priorities are the United States, then the UK, and then like they filtering out to other places after. Well, the United States and Canada, I guess, North America. United States, Canada, UK, specific parts of Europe, and then little smaller countries after that. I know people that's been trying to get it at like even scalper prices. They can't even get them over there.
That's crazy. Not even scalper
And I tried
prices.
to, I hooked a buddy up. I bought him a PS5. We tried to ship it to him, and the niggas talking about it was lost with the. Yeah, so like, you know, where they had the cashes out with the little insurance thing, which didn't even really cover the full. Right, yeah, somebody stole it.
Yeah, somebody stole the shit out that junk.
So it's like it's hard to get in certain places, for sure.
Somebody stole the shit out that PlayStation.
Yeah, this was like the second week. Like, so that launch week it came out, and that next week I was able to grab one, box it up, send it over there. We waiting. It's like December. We like, man, where is that? And so finally, because you know they was dodging us. You can't call them, and then all you can do is like email them and wait for them to email you back. And then eventually, it was like, you know, this was lost by the carrier. Blah 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 blah. So yeah, then they just had to cash us out.
All right, damn Hellboy, you made it back. Damn Hellboy. You know what? That's what's up, man. After you got crucified, man, it's nice to see you back, man. That lets me know that you got thick skin, Hellboy.
Who was Hellboy and what happened to him?
Oh, I had a stream the other day. Thursday. I had the stream, the first stream I had on Thursday. Hellboy got exposed. You know, he's talking all.
And I was listening to that. I must have.
Yeah, he was talking all this Bethesda shit, and we was like, yeah, let us see that gamer tag. And yeah, shit changed then. You know what I mean? The whole mood changed. You know what I mean? He didn't want to show that gamer tag. You know what I mean? Because we was trying to see how many Bethesda games that he beat and all that. Because he was the whole damn stream he was capping. You know what I mean? Capping and shit. So I was like, you know what, man? I'm tired of all this capping. Send me your gamer tag. You know what I'm saying? Then he started coming up with a bunch of excuses. Oh, I don't want to get nobody my shit. I don't want nobody harassing me and all that. So it was funny, though. We had a good time. Hellboy is back. Shout out to Hellboy. We had a great time. We still ain't get that gamer tag. We still ain't get that.
He might not have had no great time.
Oh, I mean, well, he back. So he good. Yeah, we still ain't get that gamer tag, though. But, you know, it's all good. We got it, though. You know what I mean? We got the hint. You know what I mean? He was in here capping for Bethesda. I was like, let me see that gamer tag. Then there was a whole bunch of excuses, man. So we already figured out, you know what I mean? You know, we was in there. He was like that Paris dude on Twitter. That boy.
Who is that dude, man? People keep coming up in my timeline. I'm like, who is this dude?
A corporate dick sucker. That's he one of the yellow chair dudes. Yeah, man, he one of them yellow chair dudes, man. Got the yellow chair from CD Projekt Red, so he started capping for that game and all that. You know how it go. He an Xbox dude though. You know what I mean? They send him shit, so he be working. He work hard for the shit they send him. You know what I'm saying?
How's it working hard when you just talking on Twitter?
Nah, you gotta get on there and start fucking pandering and shit like that, promoting, hyping shit up. He put up a picture yesterday of him playing on, I guess, xCloud on his phone while he's in the house. But
I saw your thing. That's what I'm saying. He keep coming up in my timeline. I saw your tweet, and it had me laughing. I'm like, who would do that? That
the
don't
funny
even make
thing was, he was like, I love playing in the future or some shit like that. It's like, nigga, didn't the Vita do that 10 years ago? Like,
Facts.
didn't the PSP do that shit? Like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, you ain't doing nothing special right. That's old. That's been done. That's been done. And he had like 13% battery life. Like, good luck on how far you gonna get. Fuck out of here. You fraud like a motherfucker. Shout out to Raph the Emperor. He said, that's Emmanuel A1. He ain't fooling none. Oh, you talking about Hellboy? It probably is, man. It probably is. But nah, his achievements and shit is hidden, so he an automatic fraud. So, you know what I mean? We already know what's going on. We know what the deal is. And his gamer score like 20,000. For somebody to be a heavy Xbox dude, how you only got 20,000 gamer score? Like, that's crazy.
Shoot, mine is only like 14,000. I'm curious what it would be if I could actually retrieve my old account, though.
Yeah. You don't beat no Xbox games, though, so.
No, recently I switched, but like I told you, my son got my Xbox stolen. And then I couldn't log into it no more. I don't know what like that password or none of that stuff is.
So,
but it was high. Like, it was definitely high. I was almost exclusively Xbox on multiplats, and then PS3 for, like daily exclusives.
So PlayStation is doing well, bottom line. But that's no surprise. That's no surprise. Let's talk about, man, the Bethesda deal is finalized. It is over. It is over. The tides are about to turn. I mean, I've been hearing this for years. But, it's really going to happen this time. A lot of people are hyped about this, man. A lot of people are hyped. Shout out to Big Maserati, the trap gunner. He said code achievements is hidden, but 8 is silent on that. So I don't recognize your name, so you obviously knew. We done already got on code about that.
Man, we done been through that several times. What this man talking about?
We done already been on code neck about that. So obviously you knew here. You know what I'm saying? So you might want to do a little bit of research before you, make claims. Do a little bit of research, man. I don't know. See, it done got to the point where I feel like, and this is crazy, but I feel like people like getting exposed by me or something, man. It make them feel good or something. Like they like coming here to be exposed. I don't know what is going on. Like, every time they think they gonna get one up on me, it never turns out right. They end up just being exposed. God damn. Like, y'all niggas be trying it, man. You tried it. The Big Maserati, you tried it. Ain't nobody capping. You tried it. Obviously, you ain't been here, so you don't know no better. So we're gonna let you ride, dog. You don't know no better, obviously.
Maybe they just want you to say it every week or something. Maybe that's what it is.
Maybe. He don't know no better. We done been on code up and down and shit for him. Private in his achievements, fucking playing multiple games, claiming shit is hot that he ain't beat. We done been there. You ain't been here, obviously. You ain't been here. See what I'm saying?
Right.
So just hold that L and relax. You tried it though. You tried it.
and make that super chat a little bit bigger next time if you're gonna lie. Line sponsor a dub. A line super chat is a dub minimum. The bigger the lie, the bigger the amount gotta be.
God damn, he tried it. Damn. Always coming over here trying. I don't know what type of podcast y'all be watching, man, but you're gonna take L's coming over here trying to come for the truth, nigga. I'm the truth for a reason, nigga, because I always put it out there. Win, lose, or draw, nigga. The truth is out there, so you can't double back on me. You can't. Facts. You know what I'm saying? You can't double back on me, dog. We done been there, done that. You tried it, though. You tried it. Anyway.
That's how them niggas be trying to do me on Twitter. Like, I'm like, nigga, I said the same thing when it was Xbox. They be trying to dig up old tweets. It's like, you cannot double back because I don't switch my story. It's the same the whole time.
Can't double back, man. They be trying to, man. But all right, the deal is finalized, right?
Yeah. Now, so a couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks ago, you was like, Oh no, you took an issue that like the deal wasn't finalized or whatever. You thought it was like some fraud stuff going on. I'm assuming you cool with that now. Like it
No,
just takes
I
time
was
for this
asking
stuff
what
to
was
be
taking it
approved.
so long.
Okay, yeah.
No, why was I? Because people were saying something like it ain't finalized. I think I was asking like, where, like, are we gonna find like where the information at? You know what I mean? Where's the
Okay,
info?
yeah,
And people was like,
yeah.
it ain't finalized yet and shit like that. Yo, we got A1 busy
Because
in here. What up? You
what
there?
up?
Hello?
Yo, what up?
Yeah, are they, this ain't really got nothing to do with the Bethesda or whatever you talking about. I just wanted to know, like, what you saying about the all gloves off. I just feel like it didn't really accomplish nothing because you basically saying, you basically telling everybody to attack, but let's be honest, everybody on your streaming is going to attack BG and BG's wife. I don't even think they're going to attack Press Start or Tony.
Man, this is random. What's going on? What you trying to say, player? Say it again.
Speak up.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, you hear me, right?
Yeah, we can hear you. What's up now? You
Yeah.
don't think people want to bring no drama? That's what you're saying?
What I'm saying is when Hard8 said the all gloves off about the attack, I don't think anybody's going to attack Press Start. I think they're just going to attack BG and BG's wife.
So you think
Hold
people
on.
like Press Start better than they like BG and Weapon?
Hold on.
Wheel?
First of all, I'm just trying to figure out what's your point. Because the point wasn't to attack Press Start.
Right.
That ain't what I said. The point was at the point of that stream was whoever, it don't matter who it is. You know what I'm saying? That was the point. It wasn't about attack this person or that person, whoever. It didn't matter. So what I'm trying to figure out is what point you're trying to make.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is
Hold on. Hey, I thought your point was you tried to have at least a minimum line for like, hey, this is a boundary that we will not cross this boundary, and now you don't care about no boundaries no more.
Well,
I thought that's what your point.
Yeah, the point was like, okay, y'all cool with this type of shit? All right, then let's go. You know what I mean? Yard out.
Right.
That was my
Right.
point. I'm trying to figure out what his point is right now. Like, you saying like they're not going to attack Press Start, they're going to attack BG and his wife. And like, what's your point?
Exactly.
And
but that's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, it was really Tony and Press Start. And do you really think anybody going to attack Press Start? Do you really think so?
I don't really give a fuck.
Okay.
I didn't really. It wasn't about
I see what he's saying.
y'all
I see
do.
what he's saying.
I don't know. What I'm saying is, it wasn't about like this person or that person. It was whatever. Like, let's open the floodgates. If this is the type time that niggas is on, that was the whole point. I don't give a fuck
I think
who it
the man is saying, right? I think he's saying that basically you set it up for other people to catch strays, even when they didn't have nothing to do with it. Like you didn't keep the beef between the actual people that violated you. Like everybody gonna get it.
What I'm saying is basically saying, all right, y'all just attack Press Start because it started from there. But when you say the gates are open, come on, they're gonna attack BG and his wife.
I don't give a fuck.
I already know
that was the point. I didn't give a fuck.
Okay. All right.
Like, that's what I didn't care. You did.
Actually, he make a good point.
I didn't give a fuck though. I didn't care.
Okay.
It wasn't about. I wasn't trying to mandate who people attack or whatever like that. It was if y'all got a problem and y'all want to come air it out, then y'all can do that. Since these motherfuckers don't have no lines when it comes to motherfuckers talking about my fucking sister.
I mean, I get what.
So I didn't give a fuck what it is.
He's making a good point, Abe. I hear what you're saying.
I don't give a fuck about his point. That's what I'm saying.
Point.
I don't give a fuck about his point.
Clearly, that's what he's trying to say. Let me see if I can reword it for you, A Busy. I think he's saying that BG and Weapon Wheel may still have that line where if it had been on their show, they wouldn't have allowed it. Like they won't allow that.
I ain't care about none of that. Yeah, I ain't care about none of that.
Past tense or right now, you still don't.
You know,
well, look,
I already
I'm
talked
a
to
fan
them.
Of
and, you know, we situated.
Do your thing, Hard8.
No doubt. Thanks for
So
calling
everything
in.
is good.
Thanks for calling in.
Hey, no problem, man. I support you.
No doubt, appreciate it.
Hey, hit that
Appreciate it.
super chat, player. What's your name on it? What's your name on YouTube? Hit that super chat for a dub. We going all dubs today.
A1 Black 720.
All right, man. Send that super chat right now. We got you.
A1
Right.
Black. I don't even think I don't even recognize that name.
I've been
A1
on
Black 720. I don't recognize
I've
that
seen
name.
it a couple of times.
Oh, yeah, you sure?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Sound like Cap. Sound like
Not
Cap.
on the super chat. I mean, in the chat.
All right. Nah, I had a discussion with Kofi, and we squared it all away, and I had a discussion with Jack Move after the stream, and everything on point.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Everything on point. I don't feel like at this point in time I need to follow through. If shit didn't get resolved, you know what I'm saying? But since things got resolved, I don't need to follow through with what I intended. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, what I was saying is it wasn't about like, yo, come on here and, attack press start. No, I didn't care who you came on here and attack. You know what I'm saying? That's just the route I was going.
Right. Like, since we all gonna play by the same rules. If they not upholding this level of respect, then I'm not either. So for whoever it is,
basically, yeah, we all gonna take it. Fuck it, yard out. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. So that's the tip.
Busy, you got anything to say about Bethesda? Because you just came in here and took it way left.
Yeah, I ain't thinking about Bethesda.
Yo, no, hold on. Let me ask you this: since you want to be the fucking police or whatever you would call, I don't know.
No.
Let me ask you this.
No.
Cause you acting like I was in the wrong. Like, hold on,
No, hell no.
Do you know what this shit derived from?
It was Tony, and I know he said something about someone in your family. It's all.
Well, it wasn't just someone; it was about his sister that got murdered. And
I said family.
Bring it up and
I mean, pretty much. But yeah, I'm just making sure. Don't come in here and act like I was in the motherfucking wrong.
Hell no.
All
no.
right. I'm just making sure. Hold up.
No.
All right.
But I'm just saying, they need to get it too. Press start. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Nah, it's all good. Me and Kofi, we good. I mean, y'all heard it. It was live. So.
All right, man. Well, continue doing what you're doing. I'm out.
All right, player.
He just want to make sure the smoke go to where it's supposed to go. Okay.
Yeah, I mean he made a good point. Like, these niggas over here ain't do nothing, but they gonna get it anyway.
Nah, it's all good. Shit, I was chilling. You know what I'm saying? I was chilling. Nah, it's all good. It's all good. One thing about me is I ain't no. I can if we handle the shit, then we just move on. You know what I'm saying? We handle it. We move on. I ain't no bullying that. I don't got to keep shit going. We talked it out like men. Came to a solution, and that's that. I ain't got to keep on talking about that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. The only thing, like when shit don't get handled, that's when it goes on. Like I'm not one that like
absolutely
problems just don't evaporate, motherfucker. They either somebody got to get hurt or we got to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? One or the other. Other than that, they just don't evaporate. It just don't go away. You know what I'm saying? That ain't how I came up. You know what I'm saying? You can't do something to me and think just because some time passed or just because the person that did the fuck shit is not acknowledging it no more that it's just over. No, it don't work that way. It don't work that way. That problem is forever until somebody get hurt or we talk about it.
Or it gets squashed.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. That's the
everybody
solution.
ain't built like that. Everybody's not. Some people I
get that because I can see how people react to certain shit. You know what I'm saying? But no, it ain't people. No, just leave it alone. It ain't never over. Any problem I got ain't never over until somebody get hurt or we talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And we can come to a fucking solution. Other than that, it ain't never over. I don't know where these niggas be coming from, dog. They let shit slide just because some time passed or because the motherfucker don't acknowledge it no more. Like a nigga punch you on your face, 6 months went by, dude don't even pay attention to that shit no more. You supposed to just move on. Nah, nigga. Nah. It don't work like that.
I done seen that 50 times, and I'm like, man, I do not understand these niggas, man. It couldn't be me.
Don't work like that. Shout out
The
to
only time I
yeah.
seen. Oh, go ahead, bro.
All right, hold on. Let me just get this out the way. Shout out to the Ash and Luca. She said,
What's up,
dudes be
Luca?
coming in the middle of the show for the first time ever, making claims about shiz. We already covered, like you're new here. Cut it out, LOL. That's funny, man. That is funny, man. Shout out to Quay Face. He said, just showing some love before the Stimmy hit. Good looking. I thought the Stimmy did hit. Goddamn. But good looking, player. I appreciate it. He know that thing coming. He already knows.
Man, yeah, he doing it big, ain't he?
Yeah, shout out to Quay
Hey,
Face.
you gonna have to double that next week, bro, so we can have proof that the Stimmy showed up.
Shout out to Quay Face. First of all, I'm gonna have to step in. No e-begging. We can't be e-begging over here, man.
What we doing
that's
is
e-begging. That is e-begging.
No, that is not.
Nigga,
that is checking status.
Okay.
That is status checking.
That's e-begging. Shout
If
out
your
to
status is at a certain level, there's certain behavior that accompanies it, and a $20 super chat is one of the criteria.
This is all code. This is not me. This is all code. I just want.
I
y'all
don't
to
get
know
no
that.
super chat money. This is
want
all
y'all to know
8.
that. This is, I know. Nah, nigga. This is all code. Shout out to Supreme Echelon. He said, who cares who they attacked? They were dead wrong. If you can go after a deceased family member, everyone is fair game. Facts. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I just wish I could see Tony, though. Damn, that'd be... I'll take that over a lottery win.
Bro, so you said something years ago, like 4 years ago, like 2016 or something.
Dang.
I don't even remember.
Dang.
But like I told you, I'm new to this little internet stuff.
Yeah.
But you said something, and I was like, and it didn't really click, but it's starting to click recently. Mm-hmm. There is stuff that people say on the internet that they would nowhere near say if y'all was face to face. Like these niggas do not represent who they actually are on this internet.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You said it years ago, and I was like, I just kept it moving. But I see it, I see why you saying it now.
That's why I don't understand why
like,
people entertain that type of shit. Like I ain't entertaining nobody who I know ain't about that life, dog. Like I'm just not doing it. Like yeah, whatever, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like I had brought up the example, like with the Soldier Boy and the Randy Orton shit. Like,
yeah, right.
I'm not entertaining that. Like I know goddamn well the Soldier Boy, and
Man,
I don't got no problem with Soldier Boy.
Seconds.
I have no problem with Soldier Boy. He got a couple songs I like. He the GOAT when it come to he started this internet shit. You know what I'm saying? As far as ringtones and all that. Like I have no problem with Soldier Boy. He funny ass interviews and all that shit. I have no problem with Soldier Boy whatsoever. And he a gamer. You know what I'm saying? Have no problem with Soldier Boy, but when we talking about you getting in a wrestling ring with Randy Orton, come on, man. That shit is
5
come
seconds.
on. In 5, it's a wrap. Nigga gonna get mopped easy. So I'm not even.
It's not even almost interesting because there is only one outcome with that.
One outcome. That's all. It's gonna be over real quick. So I don't even entertain that type of shit. That's why I don't understand why people entertain niggas. Again. Even when it comes to, and it's not even on no tough shit, even when it comes to gaming, I'm not even entertaining a nigga that hide his achievements and trophies. Well, what am I entertaining you for? That was my point with Crap Gamer. Like, why the fuck do anybody want Crap Gamer on a gaming podcast when you know his MO? For what? What the fuck do I want to hear him talk about? I'm not even entertaining it because I know it's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I know it's bullshit, so why even give them the time of day on that tip? It's just stupid.
Right. So you saying I guess, and that's the thing, you have understood for a long time now that people misrepresent themselves on the internet. To me, this is a new thing where I just assumed everybody just say what it is because there is no shame in being what you are. But apparently a lot of people try to put up an image that don't represent who they really are. And it's everywhere.
That goes like we was just talking about with the stimulus shit. You know what I'm saying? The same thing. You know what I mean? You got people that get on the internet and act like they don't want it or they don't need it and shit like that and, try to downplay it. It's like, what's wrong? It's free money. Just take it.
Take it happily.
You know what I'm saying? People act like you got to have an attitude to show that you don't need it or some shit. Man, a little 14, I guess I'll take it. You know what I mean? Like, no, it's okay if you like, you know what I mean? If you happy that 1,400 is about, you about to get 1,400 for no reason, dog. It's okay.
Bro,
you know
let me be able to get a link card and see what happened. Boy, I'll be jumping up. So look, this was back. So I'd had a couple of kids, right? I had a wife, so we was on public aid. And so we got food stamps, but it was actual food stamps, not a link card. And so my buddy Mark, he had needed some food, like him and his wife, they had like fell on hard times or whatever. He was working, he worked for the Metal Gold truck driver. So like he was used to getting paid. And so he needed some help. He was like, man, you got some stamps I can use? I'm like, yeah. Shoot, I had about 400 in stamps, which was a lot back then. So we go to the store. I'm like, come on, man. So we go to the store, man. I'm getting him 2 baskets full of food because he my guy. Like, I'm looking out for him. Like, he made it out the project, right? He got an actual 9 to 5. Bro, we shopping. We get this nigga 2 baskets full of food. Nigga happy. Like, man, thanks, bro, man. I appreciate it. It's all love. Man, get to the checkout, man. This nigga go stand like way off to the side. I'm like, nigga, what you doing way over there? Bro, he didn't want the cashiers to see him using the food stamps, man. But he was happy to get them, but he didn't want them to see him using it. So I'm like, nah, I ain't paying for it. So I gave him the book of stamps like, man, if you want it, you're going to have to pay for it yourself. Do you not know it took me about 30 minutes to get that man to pay with them food stamps because he was too embarrassed to use them?
I'd have just left.
That could never be me. I happily use some food stamps right now. Let them give me a link card and see what happens. See what happens. I'll be first in line with the link card.
Hey, hold on, what was that at? Shout out to Daneros. I think that's how you say your name. Oh, we on a different channel, man. My other channel fucked up. He was asking where his membership is at. My other channel is fucked up, man. We on Hard 8 Gaming. You know what I'm saying? You probably was subscribed to it and ain't noticed. You just seen it pop up in your sub box and clicked on it. But yeah, my other channel is fucked up, man. So we here for now. You know what I mean? Shout out to Torrance Ingram. He said, what up, AGS? I didn't think that Tony situation would get this crazy, but I'll be disingenuous saying y'all should be back cool after everything that's been said.
Who is y'all, Tony or
Nah,
who is he talking about?
I know he ain't talking about Gay Tony. I don't know who the fuck he talking about. I got dreams to stomp that nigga into the finest wine. Like, that's it. Shout out to Matt McGrath. He said, Gay Tony is the definition of a bully. He'll talk crap from long distance, but he'll never face his enemies like a real man. I don't think that ain't even a bully. A bully, bullies are bullies, but they usually are hands-on, right? Shout out to Torrance Ingram. He said, last caller sound older than Code. Shout out to you, my brother.
Haters.
Shout out to Nike. He said, had to get another DualSense already. Got stick drift. Shaking my fucking head. And are y'all watching the Snyder Cut? Yeah, I'll be watching the Snyder Cut.
Yeah, but, I might check it out tonight. Bro, your DualSense should be under warranty, so you shouldn't have to, unless that's what you mean, you had to take it back and get another one. You shouldn't have had to cash out for it, though.
I haven't had no problems. I wash my hands before I play games, so y'all niggas be having filthy, dirty, greasy ass controllers and shit. Be wondering why the sticks is stuck and all that. Stop eating while you're gaming. God damn, you can put that game down for a minute to go eat. Shout out to V Keeps It Low Key. Say, yeah, Cole, getting out of hand, e-begging.
Man, this is status checking. That's not e-begging.
Hey, he trying to get into with his inner white self. You know what I mean? Shout out to Matt McGrath. He said, facts, Code. None of these frauds would ever show up to A's doorstep because we know they're not these tough guys they perpetrate themselves as 100.
Man, and not just 8. Like, it's a lot of stuff that I see now. Like, man, dude only saying that because he's safe behind that keyboard. Like, this is not a real conversation.
Not at all. De Niro's, I answered your question. Where is my channel member badge? Yeah, we had to switch it up because the other channel fucked up. I can't live from the channel. I can't even sign into the channel. It's still there, of course. All the videos and shit is still there, but I can't do anything. So we here. You know what I mean? Back up. Shout out to Bubba HD. He said, hope all is well, 8 and cold. Hope to be on one day. We'll listen later on this week, commuting to work. Oh, the lines is open, man. We got to get back to this Bethesda shit. The deal is finalized out here. Shout out to, who is that? EXP. He said, wow, just heard Gay Tony disc. Must listen, part 43. No, we're not even giving that dude no more. It's past.
And that's another thing. Like, you really are my mentor on this little internet stuff, because I responded to a dude. I was trolling on Twitter, having fun. This dude said something. I responded back to him, and it led to this whole thing where I was like, again, I see what this nigga talking about. I hate admitting when this nigga is right. Some people just ain't even worth your, like, why even acknowledge them? They not worth the effort, man. I'm like, damn, I'm really learning a lot on this internet stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, we passed all that. Yeah.
So I see why you ignore some people now. It ain't because you don't have a reply. It ain't because that they shut you down with what they said. You could easily topple whatever it is they said. It's just not worth your time and attention to address this person.
Nah, that man said that a dude would rather fuck him than Mocha. Dog, I'm done.
He said that?
Huh. Yo, I don't give a fuck how ugly a chick is. Ain't no, like, who is even thinking like that? Like, damn, this girl's so ugly. I'd just rather run up in a man butt than. No, man, we can't entertain this shit no more, man. We can't, dog. We just can't. It's not even fair at this point, man. God damn, we cannot do it. We can't.
Yeah.
All right, man. Back to Bethesda. Deal is finalized. They dropped 20 of the games on. They dropped 20 of the games on
Game Pass.
Game Pass. Game Pass. People are hyped, man. On some real shit. I feel like on some real shit, right? Even though these Xbox dudes is capping, man, I do think that this is good for gaming, that a lot of them games that nobody wanted is now getting some attention. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, the more the games are successful, the more games we get. And that's all we want is games and more games. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that y'all finally giving these games a chance that y'all never cared about ever. You know what I mean? Because you could go look up articles. All the games pretty much flopped except the main ones. I think there was even an article like Doom underperformed compared to Doom 2016. Doom
I was going to
Eternal.
say, Doom didn't flop. It just didn't do what Doom
Didn't
was.
do what you think it would do.
Yeah, for them.
Compared to the hype and all that shit that you see on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Them games is not that hot, and I don't understand how the people feel like they all that hot now. Like, nothing has changed. Like, shit really got to be free for motherfuckers that want to give something a chance. You know what I'm saying? It really has to be on Game Pass for people that want to be like, let me give this game a shot. You know what I'm saying? Or otherwise, they wouldn't. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it, but it's... Listen,
so, Hard 8.
Hold on. Before you start, the thing is this. I just hate the way that people try to, like, all of a sudden, now that they were so interested in these games, or now that these games are amazing. Why can't people just be like, listen, man, I never cared about these games, but I got Game Pass and they on there. So I'm going to give it a shot.
Exactly. Oh, my God, man.
I'm going to give it a shot.
Yeah, but that's common sense.
All right, hold on. Let me back up. We got Brad in here. Brad is back. Jeremy, Brad at the same time. Oh, my God. I don't know what may happen, man. But nah, Brad is back. And we got Just Fitz in here. You there?
Yes, I am.
Yo, what's up? What's good? Welcome.
Hey, I thought Brad was going to whoop your ass, hey. So you lucky he done calmed down.
Hey, man. He said I was cool last week, so it is what it is.
Man, you sound like a little bit sad. Are you all right?
Look at Jeremy attacking this. I don't blame you, Brad. Brad, I'm on your side on this one. Like, man, I thought we was cool. I see we not, man. Okay, I
Now,
might have a little
Eric,
issue.
what he wants is a reaction out of me. He wants me to tell a joke or say something crazy. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to play into his hands right now. So you can say your little quips or whatever you got, Jeremy. But I'm just here to have some common sense discussion.
Well,
You sound like a little hurt, but that's all right.
Hold on. First of all, we got to back up because Jeremy, you got a little Hollywood last week. You got a little bougie out this motherfucker. So what's up with you, my guy? Man, you got a little bougie last week.
Because I just get tired of just the absurd arguments and how code you guys will just spend so much time on this point that just has such ridiculous foundations. And when it's a good argument and you can kind of go back and forth, I can get into it. But some of the stuff, like just week after week, I kind of got lost. I'm not going to hold you.
Okay,
I kind of got lost.
Give us an example. What you talking about?
With every week with the power argument, how there's no such thing as power, and like last week, what was it last week that he was going on about?
Code? You talking about code?
I said
code,
that
yeah.
when it is a game and when there is a sequel and that sequel continues that story.
Oh yeah, that's what it's going about. New characters.
A random playable character.
Yeah, new characters.
Yeah.
And I stand by that. Yeah, that still is true. And there is
or
no
even going
power, nigga. What did you
going back to like, oh, you shouldn't be able to notice a change in the main character of Spider-Man unless you're gay. Like that's just craziness. So
you know what a straw man argument is?
Look, I just got lost a little bit. I got lost. And when I said that I had a hard time keeping up with the content, Hard 8, I mean like literally there would be hours of AGS Live Light a week, which there's nothing wrong with. But with gaming and work, like there's not a lot of multiplayer either to listen to that with. So I had a hard time literally keeping up.
Oh man, I'm glad. Oh, okay. So I'm glad you're doing more content. Like this once a week stuff was cool. But I enjoy when you do.
If I got something to say,
through the week, yeah. Because when I'm at work and I'm like, oh, I'm a little thing light up. I'm like, what this nigga talking about? Yeah, more content is better in my opinion.
I mean, it is. I'm just saying, I personally couldn't keep up with it with my gaming options and what my gaming priorities. That's all I meant.
Well, that makes sense. That actually makes sense, Jeremy.
That's cool. All right. Just Fits. We got Just Fits here.
We're going to talk about Bugthesda thing.
We done. Okay, that's what we here for.
I was looking at it more like a perspective from like, is it like a hot take to say? I've seen a lot of people that do agree with me on Twitter, but some people may disagree that like, Doom is really the only IP of value they got from this. Is that a hot take?
False. That is definitely a hot take.
Well, I'd say that's a hot take. Because
that is definitely a hot take.
The biggest would be Elder Scrolls.
And the argument being that, like, what has Bethesda really done for us of true quality? What world beaters have they had outside of Doom?
Fallout,
Fallout, yeah.
Well, he means lately.
Skyrim came out a long time ago.
Skyrim came out 10 years ago.
Skyrim.
Yeah. He means
Skyrim's
lately.
also it was remastered a couple of
what have you done for me lately?
They released Skyrim on every platform available.
Yeah, but it's still a 2011 game, though.
But
still, that's the same as GTA 5. That Skyrim, that your equivalent is saying, well, since GTA 5 was so long ago, it's really not like a banging.
Rockstar released Red Dead 2.
Even GTA 5 wasn't that long ago.
Well, that's true.
GTA 5 came out more recently than Skyrim, too.
Sure, but the point is, if a game can last this long and it is still recognized as being great, you can't be dismissive of it.
I'm not trying to dismiss the quality that Skyrim was. I don't think it's aged as well as like Witcher 3. That may be a hot take as well.
That remaster they just did on the Series A,
but okay.
Hold on, even that was like 5 years ago, right? Wasn't that 16?
That was like 2 or 3 years ago.
The remaster?
It was after the One X came out. Yeah, the One X was only out for 3 years.
Well, I can look it up.
But honest to God, how many of you guys are still playing Skyrim and doing all the modding shit? The community's probably still pretty small.
True,
as good as Skyrim was, it's still old.
True, but I thought your point was valuable franchises.
Yeah, I'm talking about like, what have you done for me lately? Like real world beater, like Doom is pushing the envelope. It was a big deal when it came in 2016. Fallout 4 kind of it's very mixed, dude. Like if Fallout and 76 has almost killed that franchise.
All right, let me
Evil
ask you
Within,
two
do we
questions.
really care that much about discount Resident Evil?
Hold
I
on,
mean,
hold
the
on. Let me
real
just
world
say-
beater
let
that
me-
Microsoft got was
Hold
Doom.
on.
That's
Let
my
me just say
take.
this. Let me just say this. Skyrim Remastered did come out in 2016.
Yeah.
But it's still a remaster of the game.
No, what I'm saying is that even that's 5 years old. That's all I'm saying. But go ahead.
Are you telling me when Skyrim 6 is going to be announced, no one's going to
Exactly.
care about it?
Elder Scrolls 6.
I think it's a big deal, but I think they're banking on a company that has released a lot of flops, dude. Like Fallout 4 was a big deal too. I don't think it was the world beater people thought it was going to be. You're putting a lot of risk by making this huge purchase with a lot of IP that Elder Scrolls 6 is going to work out. It could be another 76. We hope it's not, but at best, it could even be another Fallout 4. The real IP of value they got to me was Doom. I'm surprised this was as much of a hot take as it was because I
But a
actually
lot
had
of
another
people-
point.
Didn't a lot of people like Fallout 4?
Well,
I
people-
get
I know-
there are
I know-
fans of it, but
I know
I mean, you
Fallout
can't
4.
argue.
Hold on. I know
The
Fallout 4
okay.
fans, and they said that's the worst Fallout.
Oh, really? See,
I mean, I've seen people say that that's their favorite game of the
Well, not that it's-
generation and
not
put
that
like
it's
thousands
bad,
and thousands
not-
of hours.
Not that they feel like it's bad, but it's the worst one out of like there got to be the worst, right? Like even when you look at a franchise like God
I
of
mean,
War,
look at every
I mean-
IP they have. They're all trending down except for arguably Doom.
this is true. That's true. But
So you bought
mean,
a
that's 'cause they're
company where
getting
every
older.
IP is trending down, and you're banking on them trending
does that
back up.
mean?
That's
well,
a
they
big
also
risk.
have new IPs that are releasing that may turn out to be successes. Deathloop and the other one, the RPG one, I forget the name of it.
well,
Elden-
but no, see, you can't talk about Deathloop because that's exclusive to PlayStation, or is it?
Oh, it is?
Or
What
is it
does
a timed
trending down
exclusive?
mean?
I didn't know
Well,
that.
I'm just talking about Bethesda IP, the purchase itself. You have to just look at their stuff, not
What
other
does
stuff.
trending down mean?
Well, I mean,
Say their
look,
game-
okay.
Well,
from,
no.
Skyrim
okay, go
to
ahead. You can explain.
Elder
I mean,
Scrolls
I got my
Online.
interpretation, but go ahead.
From Skyrim to Elder Scrolls Online, not as many people care that much about Elder Scrolls Online. You have Fallout 3 to New Vegas. New Vegas is considered a fan favorite, a cult hit. But since then, what have we had? Fallout 4 and 76. I mean, 76 was a fail on epic proportions. I mean, that's like the model failure, that and like No Man's Sky or something like that, or Cyberpunk. Like, it doesn't get much more fail than that. Evil Within, it was okay. It's not a world beater. It's still discount Resident Evil to me. It's not Resident Evil 4. It's not even Resident Evil 7. What other IP?
Evil Within
Wolfenstein,
1
it was
was
an okay
great.
game, but they're trending down too. Does anyone care about Wolfenstein as much as, honestly,
I like
we
Wolfenstein.
don't.
I mean, what I see from Bethesda is that, I mean, they're not like, why do they have to be these huge world beaters? They're still putting out high quality AAA games,
Yeah,
and they
but
may not be.
my point was
False.
that what are we going to get?
False.
What do you mean
False.
false? Look at
False.
Dishonored is high quality. Doom,
Man,
the Evil Within,
listen,
even though
man,
the
all
Evil
of them,
Within
all
2,
them games underperformed. Nobody
When
wants
you
them.
buy a company like Bethesda and you put this much money into an investment like they did with Rareware, you're expecting world beater kind of returns.
Nobody wanted them games.
I mean,
Jeremy.
we haven't
Elder
seen
Scrolls
the return, whether it's going to succeed or fail yet. So it's not like
Well, we
They-
have
they-
we
they're-
have past precedent, or we have past or history that sets future precedent. We know that they're trending down, except for Doom.
I mean, trending down slightly, yeah, but not like it's not like they just threw their money away. They still have Bethesda is still a big machine, and then can still make big games.
Hold on, hold on. That machine has been flopping like a fish out of water.
That's my point.
That's why they was up for
Exactly.
sale to begin with.
But that's
I mean,
like
anything
saying,
can be
look at-
turned around. They're not
look at-
beyond
look at-
Yo,
profit.
the only glimmer of light they have had in the past fucking how many years has been Doom Eternal.
That was my original point. I didn't know it was such a hot take.
Fucking Prey flopped. The Evil Within
Prey is
flopped,
trash.
Underperformed. These games underperformed. Rage 2 underperformed. Pretty much flopped. Fallout 76.
I mean, those aren't-
We already know that story. Like
Right.
what? The
I mean,
only
those
light
games-
they have had has been Doom Eternal. Like for everything else has been not doing well. And then you got people waiting around for fucking Elder Scrolls. It's been 10 years. You know what I'm saying? And who knows how much longer for the next one.
And
But
meanwhile, a dev
come
like
out.
From Software is cranking out like a game a year, and they're all like 10 out of 10s. Like that's an example of a company that is trending up.
But you're saying 10 out of 10. So are you talking about the critical reception of?
No, I'm talking about fan. Like when Fallout New Vegas came out, critics weren't, like 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, but it was loved.
But
Whether it's loved by fans or critics, I mean, usually the two go hand in hand, but in both regards, especially to the fan reception, Bethesda has been trending down.
But
it has been
Hold
a
on,
lot
do
of
y'all
those,
disagree with
a lot
that?
of those
though?
games.
Do y'all disagree with that?
I mean, a lot of those games aren't good that you said, but Wolfenstein and The Evil Within 1 are.
Underperformed.
Yeah, I know they underperformed.
Nobody wanted
but
them.
they weren't completely. It's something, and we haven't seen, like with 76 that was trash, but they weren't trying to make Fallout 5, so we haven't seen what Fallout 5 could do, or their next like big properties, and then there's Starfield.
Fallout 76 is much different now than it was when it first released.
Yeah,
I mean, I
we're
haven't
not
even
going to sit
played
here
it.
and defend Fallout 76. That is, a part of my argument. That it was bad.
I didn't like.
76? Like,
I
what's
didn't
wrong?
like Fallout 76 either. I didn't like Fallout 76. I'm just saying Bethesda hasn't. They have these games that you've mentioned aren't good, but they also aren't their big games that could be good. You see what I'm saying?
So here's the
They
thing.
did
Hold on,
damage
hold on,
their
hold on,
property.
hold on.
Fallout 76
Yo,
damaged
PC
that
gamers,
IP.
PC gamers
Hold
don't got
on.
nothing to do with this. We talking about the Xbox acquisition. We're not talking like PC gamers been playing Bethesda games. They've been keeping them games alive for years. This ain't got nothing to do with PC
Yeah, they're
gamers.
almost primarily a PC,
That's where they
thing.
shine
I
at
mean,
the most
so-
on PC.
So here's the thing, Justice. Here's the thing that's wrong with you. So I never really played these, but I heard like all the stuff, and it was pretty much universally accepted that a lot of people didn't like God of War Ascension or whatever that last one was.
I actually liked it.
You got three or four people saying it was great, and then you got like the rest of the community saying it's trash, like how they argue over Resident Evil 4 and 5. But at the end of the day, Ascension did not do what people expected for a God of War series. Does that mean that the God of War franchise is trash?
Well, they rebooted it because of Ascension's
But the point
reception.
is that franchise is still extremely valuable.
It
One-
is because they rebooted it. They reworked it. If they
Sir,
released
hold
another
on.
God of War,
That's rude. Because they could reboot any of these Bethesda franchises. Your question was,
but that's a
the
big
franchises-
investment in the hopes that they can reboot.
Code, what
things,
has
not
kept you from
create a new
playing
IP.
these games, Code? What have kept you from playing
what
these
you mean?
games?
I did play most of those.
You just said you didn't play most of them.
No, I didn't. I said I didn't play the God of Wars.
What? Oh, that's what you were
Yeah.
talking about, God of War.
Yeah.
So, did you beat these Bethesda games?
Fallout 3, yes. Fallout New Vegas, no. Fallout 4, yes. Skyrim, yes, obviously. Wolfenstein, The New Order, yes. The Wolfenstein one with the younger kids, I did not beat that one.
Is this all on Xbox?
Yes.
Go figure. We can't even see them achievements.
Nigga, I can send you a screenshot, sir.
Please do. Please do. I
This
need
is
that right
not
now.
rocket science.
I need that right
And
now,
again,
please.
who would lie about? Well, I
I
guess
need that
take
right
back.
now,
There's
please.
plenty of people that will lie.
Yes,
Hold
yes,
on, let me turn on my
yes.
Xbox.
Hold on.
Yes.
Is he known as a liar? Hard8,
Yes.
You don't
Huh?
have any trust for Code? You don't trust your man?
First of all, I don't trust none of you niggas. I need to see them achievements.
Hey, man, if I'm cool
When
with
it comes to
someone,
something like an
I trust
achievement,
you.
I'm not that's something that you can easily show me. No, I don't have no trust. Show me the fucking
All right.
achievement.
So then, Code, who's the last dragon you fight in Skyrim then?
Oh,
I think
shit.
I don't remember the name.
Dude, that came out in 2011. I don't remember that.
All right. All right.
But
What's the last
guarantee-
Bethesda
Oh
game?
wait,
you
I beat Skyrim on PlayStation.
I
Oh,
beat it on
PlayStation.
PS3 and haven't played it.
Yeah.
Dude,
I
that
beat
was like
Skyrim
a
on
decade ago.
What's your PSN
And I
on
beat
PlayStation?
Optimus Code, and I beat the Wolfenstein and the Fallout on.
I know. I don't even
Xbox.
believe you beat no Fallouts. I'm gonna beat you.
What?
You gonna have to expose me. I don't even believe you beat no Fallouts.
Oh my God!
Yeah, you gonna have to expose me, player.
And then what do I get? What do I get? A $20 super chat? Like what's
You
the?
don't get a damn
what's the-
thing, but you gonna have to expose me. You don't get a damn thing. Let me
Anyway,
see
my
Optimus
point
Code.
is-
my
going
point
back to-
is You ain't
Nigga,
beat no
I'm getting it,
Fallout.
nigga, shut
That's
up.
what I know. You ain't
I'm
beat
going
no
back
Fallout.
to just.
Okay, go ahead. While I look up
I'm
this
going back
Skyrim
to
shit.
him.
Okay.
The point is just because a game in a series doesn't do what you wanted it to, does not mean that the franchise now is like no good or it's not one of the good.
But it's trending down. Like they
Yeah,
made
because-
an acquisition
But
for a bunch of
Ascension had God of
trending
War
down.
trending down, sir. Ascension had God of War trending down. That doesn't.
No, hold on. This is not the
rebooted it.
same code.
See-
That's not the
see.
same code.
It is
These
the same.
games-
No,
really
no.
isn't.
They have been releasing flop after flop.
Not
Code.
in the same series. He is talking about all of the
We
franchises
can't talk
are
about
no
some shit from
good except for
2000.
Doom.
We can only judge them on their work. What have they been doing since?
What
I mean,
series? You're
These
talking
franchises,
about which one?
they don't represent the best of Bethesda is the
But
thing.
He
you're,
is
you're
grouping them all together.
It does.
Hard 8. A lot of the things you're saying these games are flops, and I don't understand that because I think that's a little bit of an exaggeration. So, for example, you love Max Payne 3, right?
Yes.
Hello?
Hello?
I'm here. I said yes.
Oh,
Oh,
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I said
Yeah.
yes. I did. I do.
You would probably say that was a flop though if you were using the same standards as these other games like Evil Within or whatever.
It was
Because
yeah.
that game didn't necessarily, but it was a fucking awesome game. I love Max Payne 3 too.
Yeah.
But they say the sales weren't, they wasn't spectacular sales.
Well, this isn't about sales. This is about the court of popular
Man,
opinion.
you said trending down meant sales. Make up your mind.
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, okay. Well, my
No,
fault.
the sales might have reflected that, but we're talking about the court of popular opinion.
Well, how are you gauging the court of popular opinion? What
I mean, dude, is it really? I didn't realize this was so crazy to say that Bethesda's IPs are trending
So
down.
I asked you a very specific question. How are you determining the public's interest in these games? Based on what?
Did YouTube critical reception? I watch YouTube videos. People do long form critique and point out how they're just not as up to snuff compared to their older stuff.
Man, well, this ain't no
I don't-
motherfucking rocket science. They know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't have a hard
Somebody
science. I'm not going to
said,
point to every critic
trending
review
down.
and average them out like Metacritic. Metacritic doesn't always reflect public opinion or user score. Sometimes critics review things differently. They have a different mindset than we as the public. But we as the public, I thought it wasn't a hot take, do say that their IP are trending down.
But see,
So which one of which one of these achievements is the one that lets you beat the game?
I'm
Is it
looking up
prepared
your
for the future? 'Cause
Skyrim. I'm looking at your Skyrim right now, and it's looking like you did not beat this game on PlayStation.
so
I gotta-
but
I
you
gotta
see
confirm
these
everything.
other Bethesda
I doubt
games,
that's true.
these other
Excuse me. Hold on. What you say?
I said I doubt that that's true because I know I beat that game.
Well, there's a story trophy that you don't have.
Which one? That's what I'm saying. Which one? And what's the year?
What is
in
it? All Doings Wall or some shit like that?
All right, so hold on. We're going to do these one at a time. I'm looking at the Fallout 4 one now.
Well, I'm not looking at Fallout. I'm looking at Skyrim on
Nigga, you
PlayStation.
told me to send you a screenshot, so that's what
Okay,
I'm
hold
doing.
on. I don't know about. I didn't get there yet. I'm at Skyrim. I'm at Skyrim for PlayStation.
Nigga, multitask. Which one is the one for Fallout 4?
I'm not there. I don't know. I didn't get there yet. I'm trying.
See, and this is why you need platinum trophies.
Nah, I'm trying to
This is what I'm talking
confirm this PlayStation shit. And when I'm looking at this PlayStation one, you did not get this story trophy, so you did not beat Skyrim.
I say that I did beat Skyrim.
I say
You
that
have
you
to
did.
Tell me which one that it is.
I
Which
just
one
told
is
you.
it, Negro?
I
Which
just
one?
told you which one it is.
How are you?
How many hours would you say you put into Skyrim?
There
though?
is a hold on.
I know-
There is
Oh, I
a
don't
story
know. A
trophy code. A story trophy that is unmissable.
a
If
hard
you
eight.
beat the story, you would have had this trophy.
To play devil's advocate, though, Skyrim is the kind of game people do spend a shitload of hours on and
I
never
don't give a
beat
fuck
the
about
game.
none of that. When the credits roll, you beat the game, and them
So,
credits did not
okay.
roll for this man.
okay, Hard
let me
8.
find my
I think I see where a lot of times you come from, where you either beat the game or you don't really qualify for but games are a little bit different now. Back in the day, it was just you run through the game and it's over. But games are either like open world, they're bigger, they might be an online game. Some people put 1,000 hours into a game. Like I was reading a review that someone wrote of I think Oblivion, and they played like 1,200 hours, but they never beat it because they didn't want it to be over. So it's not just beat the main story.
Dog.
Okay, so I haven't done that, but I do see, and that might be part of the problem because it was a while ago. And I'm looking now because it looks like I beat 2 of the DLC, or not beat, but finished 2 of the DLCs, but not. Let me see what the actual Skyrim. So I'm looking at it right here. So it says I'm at 44% for Skyrim, 60% for Hearthfire, and Dragonborn is 69. There's some collectibles that I got to go finish up. But Skyrim itself. And I'm asking, how are you saying that is the trophy that meant you beat the game?
Like, it's a story trophy. It's a story
I
trophy.
understand.
Well, they do have the main story.
If you completed the main story, you would have that trophy. You don't have that trophy. It's simple, Gold. You're not about to play that game you play. It's simple.
I'm not playing. I'm asking.
Nah, you know what you like to do, nigga. You like to keep. You're like, nah, nigga. It's really simple. They have story. Trophies.
I need you to verify
Let me read this on
this story trophy exists the way that you said. I'm not going to just
let me tell you.
I think it does, dude.
Beat the
There is a story
you would have this trophy.
And which one is it? It's a simple question.
Listen, I'm about to read it to you.
It's called Alden's Wall or some shit like that.
Alduin's Wall is a trophy, and you have to beat the quest Alduin's Wall. And this is what it says on Fandom. Alduin's Wall is a quest available in the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, in which the Dragonborn must search for the ancient Blades fortress of Sky Haven Temple with Delphine and Esbern to find Alduin's Wall, which may provide the answer to defeating Alduin.
Maybe the trophy was bugged.
The trophy? No,
I don't think. I mean, there are
trophies. The trophy is part of the story. It might be another. He might got another story trophy and he didn't get either. I'm about to check right now.
Well, here's the thing, though. Skyrim is a very uniquely built game in that it has several different stories, though.
It has a story.
And the main story, though, is often considered the worst. The worst part of the game.
You also don't have Dragon Slayer. That's also a story trophy. And it's a gold story trophy. You also don't
some
have
people
Dragon
rush through
Slayer.
the story, though, Hard8. Some people might beat the game and then just stop and not have nearly as much
these trophies
accomplishments
are part
as
of the story. They have this marked as part of the story.
So Hard8,
there's a lot of progression. There's a lot of progression outside of that. Look how many classes and skills you can have. Look at all the armor that you can upgrade.
Look, something is off because it's saying my Skyrim playtime is less than an hour.
Also, you got another story trophy.
That's VR.
You got another story trophy called The Fallen that you don't have. That's another story trophy. You got 3 story trophies that you don't have.
Okay, so it says my total playtime in Skyrim is 194 hours.
Man, you can leave that on the start screen.
505 days ago.
That don't mean nothing.
Nigga, it do mean something.
You can leave that shit on the start screen and rack up hours. That don't mean nothing.
I have never left it on the start screen.
That's what you say. That's what you say.
Oh my God.
All I'm saying is,
look,
these
if
trophies.
If those story trophies say that I didn't beat the game, then obviously I have to take the L that I didn't beat the game. But I really do. I thought I beat this game.
Look,
you thought wrong.
All right, so I made a mistake on that. Fair enough.
Hard8 may feel differently, but
in Skyrim,
if it's up to me, I would say you have enough playtime to have a valid opinion about the game. You probably have a good idea of what Skyrim is after 100 hours.
The point is, see, no,
that's true. That's true. That's true.
We double back to, if the game is so fucking great, why you can't finish it?
Yeah, there's a lot of reasons people don't finish games.
I don't be trying to hear that shit, dog. I'm tired of people be talking about this game is great, this game amazing. Then you be like, did you beat it? Nah. I went on to something else.
Look, man.
I know people
that's
that don't
bullshit.
give a fuck about this.
Okay, what about multiplayer games that don't have stories?
What about it?
Well, then you don't beat them. There is no main story trophy.
Well, it's a multiplayer game.
Okay, so it's a game where you didn't beat a main story and played a lot of the game and leveled up, gained experience, and can still say whether it's great or not. Maybe it has a story on the side like Battlefield.
No, my thing
like
is
how many hours you need to put in.
If you can look at a person rank, right? If they rank is low and they talking about a story and the game is great, then why you ain't playing?
Then look at his level. Look at his experience level. Then you can gain experience in Skyrim
My whole
doing other
thing
stuff.
is, if the game has a story and you don't finish it, then how great was it really? That's
Most
what I'm
games
saying.
don't finish stories. If you look,
I mean, we understand your point.
So obviously you didn't like the game that much. It wasn't. How can a game be amazing that you can't finish?
I know.
Hey, ho. Hey, I have not finished Red Dead Redemption 2. And you saying that means that I didn't like it?
Obviously, if you put it there, because you done went on, this the thing. You done went on and finished other games. So if you like a game so much, how come you can't finish it? I don't understand how people say this.
I put down Red Dead. That game was too much.
Why that baffles you so?
Because if a game is so great, why can't you finish it?
Everybody don't just play one game at a time until
Code,
they done.
you went on and
People
beat
move
other
around.
games.
They find something else. They be in a mood
okay.
else.
We already know that. My point is, if a game is so great, why the fuck is it hard for people to finish? You
It's
only
not
put
hard.
down shit
Maybe
that's
because
garbage.
they're too busy doing other
What you
stuff.
mean hard? Yeah,
in the
there's
game.
other stuff that be going on.
Man, y'all niggas is full of shit. There is
Why?
no. If I like a game, I'm going to finish it. If a game
Well, that's
is
great
good,
for you. That is great
I don't
for
get
you.
that. Yo, this game is fucking amazing, but I'm not gonna play it no more. Let me go to something else.
Oh,
and
yeah,
beat
okay,
that.
Hard 8. All right. Well, all right. In the case of Red Dead 2, I acknowledge that game's greatness. I played it for a bit, and but man, the amount of like little time wasting things they make you do, like it's so detailed and so authentic.
You can just play through the story.
like,
you can just go through the story.
Yeah, but even that,
Well,
like, it
everybody
had a
don't
lot
love
of
these
time
games
wasting
like-
shit. It didn't respect my time
when people
enough.
do shit like that, like, oh, it's great. No, it ain't great. You don't think it's great. Just say
It
it
is
ain't.
great,
It's okay.
man.
It's
It-
okay.
It's great. Hold on, whoa. Let me.
I ain't never
don't nobody
I
say
ain't
nothing.
never played a
Don't
game
nobody-
I thought was great
don't
and I
nobody
ain't
say
finished
that.
it.
So
Never.
maybe great was an
Don't nobody say that.
exaggeration.
Don't nobody say
Maybe
that. So,
great,
Hard 8,
but
you saying that unless somebody beat a game, no matter how many hours they put into it, they can only talk about the games that they beat. Otherwise, they have no opinion.
Listen, if you put it down and you think the game is bad, then that makes sense. But if
All
you're
right, so
talking about
other
a
than
game
the
is
game,
great
so
and you
for
can't
it's
finish
either
it,
bad or great. That's it.
Dog,
Like
if
I
you
thought it
talking
was
about if a
bad,
game-
so I stopped it.
dog,
or
it
was
has to be
great and I
something
finished.
wrong if you cannot finish the game.
Why?
Dog, who starts a game, thinks the game is great, and then put it the fuck down?
Clearly, everybody on this panel except for you.
Man, that is crazy
You know,
as hell, dog.
Hard 8. They may not have put it down. They may not.
You
It's
just
just
ain't
like
got
they
to
just
it
didn't
yet.
finish it yet.
That
Yeah,
game
like
ain't going nowhere. You can come back 10 years
Exactly,
from now
but
and
he
play.
Aid is
Some
like,
y'all
man, you gotta
niggas is
finish it in
weirdos.
one
Y'all
sitting.
weird. I ain't
Do
never,
we?
So,
no,
yeah,
hold up.
so then
This is
how
the
long do
thing.
you have,
It's not
Hard8?
like y'all talking about y'all can put it down, go do something else. It ain't like you went and y'all put it down and then go play another game and then finish that game.
So what? Hard 8, the beginning of this year, one of the very first episodes of this
That's
year,
weird.
Jeremy came on and was like, I beat 5 games already this year. He's like,
That's
what?
why
He's
so
like,
many
well, they
frauds in
won.
this game and shit.
So, but he beat them because he finished them over time. Not everybody don't play through like you like that.
This is why there's so many frauds on this game. Y'all niggas support motherfuckers talking about running around, hyping up a game they never even fucking played. That's like the same shit.
No, not
Y'all
played,
hype up
not
y'all
beaten.
are cool with
You know
hyping
what?
up games and can't finish them.
Dude, I agree with the premise of what you're saying. There are a lot of people on Twitter and YouTube that just don't fucking play games, and therefore they should really have no valid opinion. But first, in the case of somebody that put 100 hours into Skyrim but just never did the main story, I still consider his opinion somewhat valid. Maybe not as valid as the dude that
Somewhat
did
valid.
all the content.
Nigga, what? The gameplay does not change just because you beat the story.
I can't.
exactly.
I
Now,
feel
listen,
like,
then, Hard 8. Let me
I feel
me
like
ask
you
you this
can't
then.
complete the game. Then how was it great?
Okay.
Because
So then, how
what
about this?
it was-
So how about this then? How can you say a game is trash if you haven't beaten it? Then
You can easily say a game is trash.
Yeah, that I'm with 8 on that one.
You can
Yeah.
easily say a game is
Don't hold
trash.
Yeah.
You think you got to
You
play
can
through
easily-
fucking
but
Crackdown to know it's trash? No. If you can't finish it, like if you're like, I can't play this shit no more, then obviously that shit is trash. I can't.
so
even
you can
finish
determine. So you can determine whether it's good or bad before you beat it, basically.
This. You can definitely determine if it's bad before you beat it.
But why not good?
You can.
I think you can too.
Why not
Depending
good,
on how
Hard
much
8?
time you put
If
in.
you
My
can-
thing is this.
if you can
My
say
thing
that
is
it's bad early-
Hold on, because what I'm saying is, if you think a game is good, you think a game is great, then you should be able to finish it.
Yeah,
you
you probably
be able
should.
to finish it if you think the game is good, or if you
what's
think the
wrong-
game is great. Now, saying the game is bad, I can understand why you can't finish it, because the shit
But
is
what's
bad.
wrong with finishing it 2 years later? That's the question. The question is not if you would finish it. The question is, why do we have to
Skyrim
finish
came
it
out
in the
10
time
years
frame
ago.
that you
It still
say?
ain't get finished. So, like, that was 10 years ago. So how many?
I
like,
do
what's
get
the-
what you're
My
saying,
playthrough
man.
wasn't 10 years ago, nigga.
No, this is insane, dog.
Dude, I totally
This is
get what you're
insane.
saying.
A
But
game
in
is
the
great,
case
but
of
I
like
can't
Witcher
finish
3,
it.
that's like a 200-hour deal, man. Like, I sympathize with somebody that says Witcher 3 is a great game, but yet they didn't finish it. I mean, we're adults now, many of us gamers. You know, that's the fact of life. Many of us that play on console and
so we're
PC
gonna
were
use that
big
as an
boys.
excuse. We're gonna use that.
Well,
as an
no,
excuse.
but I'm saying I
Because then
sympathize
you
with
can go-
somebody that
you can
says
go
Witcher
finish,
3 is
you
great.
can go finish
but I
other
never-
games though. But you can go finish other games.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
here
because
and there,
you
it just
feel like
depends.
a variety.
Look, dude, I'll
There's
show
nothing
my
wrong with
trophy.
variety.
All right,
Look,
hold on.
I have no problem.
Let me finish these. Let me get these super chats real quick. Shout out to Torrance Ingram for becoming a member, and Jay for becoming a member. Appreciate that. Torrance Ingram, he said, "Is this the new active channel and the old is a backup? Brad is back and Jeremy don't like company. LOL." Nah, the other channel I can't even sign in for, but this is the new active channel until something happens with the other channel. You know what I mean? Just stay subscribed to both. Whatever you see a video pop up in your sub box, it really doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. But yeah, this is the new active channel. Shout out to Fly Guy Rye. He said, "Can't stay for the live show, but definitely had to show some support, fellas." 100. Appreciate you. Shout out to Torrance Ingram. He said, "Jeremy want a permanent spot." He good. Shout out to True SSJ. He said, "Actually, PC-wise, the mod community is still strong to this day. Mods are still released daily." Yeah, but Bethesda games always shine on PC. That's a fact, especially for mods. Shout out to EXP. He said, "Indiana Jones will absolutely kill Uncharted 5. Okay. Picture that. Like, you know how skilled you got to be? You got to be on the Naughty Dog level for that to even be a chance. The name alone ain't going to be enough. Trust and believe that. Shout out to Matt McGrath. He said, "Fallout 76 definitely was Bethesda's worst game." All right. Then we got King Prell. He said, "Fallout 4 sold 20 million and Elder," I guess you meant EOS. What's that? Is that supposed to be Elder Scrolls Online? ESO.
Yeah, ESO was the other.
Yeah.
Brings in a lot of money. All right. Then we got Andre Garcia. He said, "AGS Light coming tomorrow." Shout out to Supreme Echelon. He said, "I hated The Witcher 3 at first, dropped it for like 2 years, came back and realized how incredible it was. I beat it like 5 times now." All right, but you hated it. That's why you dropped it. Shout out to Matt McGrath. He said, "I'll be honest, I played Skyrim back on 360, but I didn't finish it. And the reason why I didn't finish it is because it got boring to me. Just my opinion." And then we got another one from Matt McGrath. He said, "These games like The Division I thought were bad, but I went back and played them again and really enjoyed them. Have you ever done that 8? Yeah, I think I probably went back and played games before. Final Fantasy 7, I was enjoying that, the remake, but I'm going to wait until the PS5 version. So I didn't feel no need to play it the way it is now." Shout out to Reddit Stories. He said, "Skyrims have multiple main stories, 8. But the main story got trophies."
I mean, I beat some DLC stories, not the main one. But the point is like,
All right,
I do not think that my opinion on Skyrim is invalidated because I didn't beat it. And H's thing about if you don't beat the game right away, that means you didn't really like it like that. I don't understand why you keep saying that. That's just not true.
Yeah, to me, in my opinion, there's so many.
The game is great, but I don't want to play it no more.
if you're really big into like games or anything, TV shows, there's so many different options and there's so many things you want to watch, but you can't because you don't have the time or there's too much.
I'm not talking about that. Stop all that time shit, nigga. If you start the fucking game, then you should be able to finish it since it's so great.
we're
Hard
not
Eight.
talking about books or a movie, but you can finish in 2 hours. We're talking about sometimes open world, big, giant, expansive.
So hold on, I can speak for myself. So like right now, I started God of War, the first one. 8 had me start that one. So I started the second, like, oh man, it's nice. But like, man, I'm finna play this God of War, but I really want to play Miles Morales been calling at me. So I stopped playing God of War 2, and I went and got all the trophies for Spider-Man Remastered. Then I just got the platinum for Miles Morales. And then I'm probably finna do this Batman game, and then I'm gonna go back to God of War.
Hard
Just
Eight,
because I'm switching around does not mean that I think God of War 2 is trash or not great. I don't have to play it all the way through at one time, or else I can't talk about it. That's just not true.
No, there's a time.
Do you have a backlog, Hard Eight? Do you consider yourself somebody that has a backlog, or just you're either done with a game, you're finished with it, you beat it, or it's done?
No, I don't really have no backlog. I already talked about it.
Do you think that most people have backlogs, though?
I think backlogs are bullshit.
Hey, I got a question. Cool.
I mean, a backlog is what you decide it is.
What up, Jay?
Backlog is whatever you decide it is.
What's up? Now you half of y'all motherfuckers saying some dumb shit, and I'm gonna go back at code though. So you said, I forgot what the individual that said who said what was the dragon in Skyrim or something?
Jeremy asked me
What was the last dragon?
Yeah, so you saying because you didn't finish the game apparently, right?
Apparently, yeah.
All right, so you don't even remember half of the story, so you're gonna go back and play a game that you don't even remember what the fuck happened. So that doesn't make any sense then.
Absolutely.
You done forgot all the lore. You done forgot all the characters, all the backstory. You probably don't even know how to swing the sword in the game, knowing your ass. So what is the point of dropping the game?
All right, hold on. I've gone back to the game.
Hold on.
Y'all had y'all time. Let him get it.
Jay coming at me. Yeah, let Jay do his.
You saying some dumb shit. That's what I'm saying. Like,
right, go ahead.
That nigga didn't be quiet.
He talking about me. He talking about me, not y'all.
Yeah, so it's like, all right, you had no interest of finishing that game in the first place. You would have finished it in the first place. Like,
then why did I put
and then
why
one of
did
you
I
niggas
put 200 hours in it if I
but
wasn't?
you didn't drop The Last of Us or The Last of Us 2. You didn't
I
drop.
told y'all how many times I gotta say this? Sometimes a game will captivate. Put it like this. Let me put
exactly.
it.
It captivated you.
Oh, James. Let me put it a different way. I spent
Last of Us is
25
way
hours
shorter.
in The Last of Us 2, and I put 200 hours in Skyrim. Which one of them did I like better? Based on the way you saying it, it has to be Last of Us.
We know which one you like better. You don't even know what the fuck happened in Skyrim.
And then
How
Jeremy,
do you know which one I like better? Because I don't remember the story. Oh my God.
Come on, man. What is going on here? Am I in the Twilight Zone?
You don't even remember the story.
How the fuck y'all don't remember shit that y'all like so much? I don't get
That's
this.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I
so,
don't
and then Jeremy,
fucking get this shit, dog.
And Jeremy,
Nigga,
you just said that. You just said The
gotta
Last of Us
remember
was
stuff
2.
from 5-6 years ago because you liked it.
Everything I like, I can remember from 5-6 years ago, dog. Like, that wasn't even that long ago. Like, what the fuck?
That's probably why you just
GTA
took
came
apart the
out
bone
in
structure.
2013. You think I can't remember the game?
Well, to
I mean,
be fair,
you can
GTA is
remember-
your favorite game.
That ain't my only favorite game, though.
I mean, listen, you can remember. What's most important is remembering playing the game, the gameplay, running around, doing missions, and the combat. You don't have to
Apparently, he
remember
don't
all
know
the
that,
little
though.
details. You don't have to remember all the little story details.
Hold on,
It's
this is my
gotta-
thing, though. Hold on, this is my whole thing, though. Like, because we getting a little bit off track, but my thing is that I've never been on this on board with this. I love this game is so great, but I can't finish it. But then
to
y'all
me-
leave the game and y'all go finish other games, especially Cole. He'll leave a game and go finish a bunch of other games and never return to this game that he talking about so great.
What
He
you mean?
might
Maybe
know.
so great is a little bit of a
Right.
stretch. But what if you say, I acknowledge why other people say this is a great game, but
But it
I'm
ain't
not
for
going to
you.
be finishing.
But it ain't for
Yeah,
you.
but you acknowledge that public opinion
Nah,
favors
that's
that
something.
game.
Listen. But that it ain't
Part eight.
for you. It's okay to say that. It's okay to say, yeah, I see why people like it, but I don't. So
Okay, but
I'm
then
not
that
playing it.
still
But why
makes
would I lie
Skyrim
and
a
say I don't
valuable
like the
game.
Ho. Why would I lie and say I don't like Skyrim?
Because you ain't trying to get
Okay,
exposed.
Hard8, you keep using this. You keep using this phrase. Can't beat the game. It's not that people are like get to the point where they say, "Oh man, this story is so bad, I can't pay attention to it, and I can't deal with the gameplay anymore, and I'm done." people aren't saying that. They are just ready to take a break and stop and kind of move on. It's not
Bullshit.
like they can't.
Bullshit.
That is what it is, dog.
Why would you take a break?
Because
you're not even
dude,
taking a break because you're going to go play another game.
Yeah, that's a whole.
You're taking a break from that game. This is why. It's because you've played. You feel like you've gotten your fix, and you feel like you've been satisfied, and you're ready to go ahead and move on.
You sound retarded as shit, Jeremy.
No, you don't.
Hard 8.
That
when
sounds
you put
retarded.
hundreds of hours, when you put hundreds of hours or thousands of hours in a game,
God.
you're ready to move on. You're ready to move on,
put
dog.
that much time into a game, you should be able to complete it.
Because you're more interested in the missions, the side missions, the quest. That's interesting and engaging too. That's interesting and engaging too.
Dog? How many games is like that?
There's plenty of games that I've taken a long time to beat and enjoyed all the way up until beating the story.
Down games that's 15 hours long and shit like that. Talking about, so I'm going to play something else and never return.
Situations
we were talking about Skyrim.
This is all I know. According to Hard 8 and Jay, if you spend 200 hours in the game, that means you didn't like it. Everybody spending 200 hours on games they don't like.
No,
otherwise they would.
Listen, that whole hour shit, like I said, you can rack the hours up on the start screen. So.
Nigga, you keep saying that you want to disqualify
You can.
No, you can't because when we give it, I'm gonna give you a counter example. So you use because Blaze, somebody named Blaze, set his thing on pause and racked up hours. So you saying that disqualifies hours. But if we tell you Kid Smooth cheated to beat a game, and so his shouldn't count, you're like, well, it's only Kid Smooth. He don't count. That is not representative of people. You said that when last time you said this about Blaze, I brought up how Kid Smooth cheated his way through these challenges and the Bloodborne challenge and the Last of Us challenge. And so he shouldn't really be qualified to talk about these games because even though he quote unquote beat them, he didn't really beat them because he cheated his way through. So we have an example of just because somebody beat the game don't mean they qualified to talk about it.
I mean, we aren't talking about cheating your way through or letting the hours.
He did beat the game. I mean,
okay, well, I spent 200 hours in it, so I'm qualified to talk about it.
Well, Kiss Move is disqualified to talk about
all
it for other reasons
people
too.
that talk about with the topic that we were on, were people talking about how a game is great and then they don't finish it. That's what we were talking about, and that could be a 10-hour game, a 15-hour game.
How are you saying that the game, because they don't finish it, that they don't think the game is great, or they're not able to say the game is great? Why?
If you thought the game was great, you would finish it.
What do you keep saying
you're
that?
Hard 8, when you're talking about these shorter games,
this game is amazing, and I don't want to play it no more.
Listen,
this game is great.
When
The
you're
Last
talking,
of Us 2. Hold on, let me talk. The Last of Us 2 is amazing. That game is great. Oh my God, Sony did it again. But I don't want to finish it.
Absolutely, but that don't have to mean
for
you
those
like
games,
the story. Because you could like the gameplay, you could like the crafting, the resource management. You could think that everything is put together world with the world and the monsters and the gunplay. But that don't mean that you have to finish the story in order to say, okay, yeah, I really did like it.
Amazing overall, then. It's not
see, with that, code with that is a little bit different because The Last of Us and these 10, 15 hour single player cinematic games, I feel like you do need to beat those, but we were talking about these huge, expansive, progression-heavy worlds.
And I thought the game was great, but the story was trash. And so it's not the case that because I beat the game, now I can speak to the gameplay was amazing. That's not true. I knew the gameplay was amazing.
We're not just singling out. We're talking about the game overall. Like the game is amazing. That's what we're talking about. We're not singling out different parts of the game.
When it comes to the game, when it comes to these Sony games,
say a game is
you
amazing,
do need to.
You don't think that means the gameplay?
I think that means the total package.
Thing.
I would think the total package.
Let me be very clear. I think the story in The Last of Us 2 is trash, but I still think the game was great, and I think that because of the gameplay and the execution.
All right,
but I think the story is trash.
Code, you think Skyrim is a good game? Just yes or
no?
Yeah,
I think Skyrim
okay,
is
so
a
do you
great
think game. So some people think Game of Thrones was an outstanding series until that last season. They said that shit's trash. So you didn't finish, you didn't get to that climax of the game to even give that justification in the
so Skyrim that the story could. So and here's the thing. That is a good point, Jay, but here's the thing. There is no ending that they could come up with in Skyrim to make me think, okay,
You
the
wouldn't know
skill
'cause you
tree
ain't
is
beat it.
horrible. No, because they can't undo the skill tree. They can't undo the leveling. They can't undo the questing system. They can't undo the crafting. If that stuff is great, it's just great.
I
yeah,
have some
like, if
pushback on
you've
that
had a-
though.
Who
The
that?
idea
Who
that
that? Who we got there? Who
if
that?
the ending is bad, that the entire length of the journey is invalidated. I was one of
Absolute
those that
trash.
didn't
Pure
love
trash.
Mass Effect 3's ending, but that did not invalidate everything else I loved
Like, I
about
don't
the
know
Mass
where
Effect
it
they're
does.
journey.
coming from.
Yes,
What are they talking
the
about?
ending of a show or game can ruin the whole game. It can. I don't care what you say. I don't give a
I
fuck.
We don't care
disagree.
what you say.
I mean, it
niggas,
can,
y'all
depending.
niggas,
It depends,
I can't
though.
listen
It
to niggas
depends.
that ain't never finished no games. Y'all don't finish your games. So who you
Well, I
talking
done
about?
finished plenty of games. What you talking
All
about?
right, so the games that you like, apparently.
I-
That's like being
If this
knee
a
deep in
game,
some.
okay,
That's
put it
like
like
being
this.
some.
I can tell you the games I don't like. Like, I don't know what's so hard. The problem is that y'all are trying to tell me, oh yeah, I thought that game was great. No, you didn't. Like, how you gonna tell me? Yes, I did.
Because you ain't trying to get you ain't trying to get exposed. That's all it is.
Exposed on what? What are you talking? Look,
Yeah,
dude,
them
this is
damn
the
trophies.
internet.
First you said you beat
There's nothing-
Skyrim, you don't even remember it. So that's what I'm saying. You need to finish your games. You don't remember that you beat the games.
Look here, man. I put 194 hours in the Skyrim. Thank you, PlayStation Stats, for letting me know, and an hour of PlayStation VR.
First you thought it was
And
an hour. I don't know, but the code you
an
tripping.
hour of VR. It was the PlayStation
Hey,
VR.
so you there?
Like it.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, what's up? What you got for us?
It was confusing.
But I'm about to expose you. That's what it is. Listen,
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
first of all, it's been a while, man. Hope you guys are good, yeah. Enjoy
What's up, man? Yeah, how you doing? What's going
I'm
on?
doing well, yeah. I'm with you on this granddaddy code, yeah. Basically, alright, hey, all the games, yeah, that you've played, do you have 100% completion?
No.
Then you ain't beat those games.
Why?
You just-
Okay,
Okay, what's
so
100%
so
completion?
so
now?
hold on. So I
Trophies?
love hold up. So I love GTA 4, and because I ain't running around the city shooting pigeons, I didn't like what? No,
That is a
I don't have
double-
100%.
Make perfect sense to me. If it was so
Get the
great,
fuck
you would've
outta
shot
here.
all the
You ain't
Oh
No,
yeah,
no,
I
no,
want to
no,
run
no,
around
no,
killing
no, no,
pigeons.
Great, you would have shot all the opinions.
Get the
Yeah,
fuck
man.
out of here. Get out of here.
Heart eight.
No, listen.
That's
Listen,
bullshit.
Heart eight.
Bullshit.
No, but that's
Heartache.
your logic. That's how you sound, man.
No, that ain't how I sound. We talking about
That
the
is how you
main
sound.
story of a fucking
main
game. I ain't say,
story.
hey, Code, did you go
Heartache.
around collecting all the spoons in Skyrim? Like, get the fuck out of here. We talking about the
Heartache.
main story.
Alright, look.
Listen.
Check it, right? The story of a game, right? Depending on which type of game, but just generally speaking, is one facet of the game, especially in a sandbox game.
Fact.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Facts.
So if for example, I can run through this main storyline in Skyrim in maybe like 5-6 hours if I'm playing on easy mode. Yeah. What does that mean? Did I
Yo,
experience Skyrim? No,
you
but I
playing
just
on
finished
easy
part of
mode.
the game. So my point is this, yeah. Code put in 200 hours into that game. You need to put respect on his name, number one. Yeah.
Facts. Say it again. Say it again. So goddamn it.
All them hours and we
Okay,
ain't got
so-
no
so-
quests. Quests
so
ain't
he
getting
got-
done. All
He
that
got
shit.
how many hours into that game, but he only got 46% of the game completed. Of the
That's a lot,
Nigga,
man.
ain't won't have
That
that.
is
You can't
not
do
it. No, sorry.
You can
That
win
much
off of that
hours.
game and only
I done
have
seen
40%.
niggas that got less hours and that done completed half of them shit, like more than that.
Look, man.
That
Alright,
makes
if
no
I-
sense.
No, because part
Y'all
of that
niggas
is
is-
running around shooting pigeons. Ain't just
No,
saying
If
you
you
I
ain't
ain't-
booted
trash
up
at the- you done
Skyrim.
died. You done died 100 times fighting motherfucking dragons. Trash. That's
If I
all it
booted up
is.
Skyrim right now,
That's true too. That's true too. You can rack up a bunch of hours because you trash.
That's all it is. You gonna put respect
Either
on
way-
Think about
somebody, man,
that.
'cause they
Did you ever
trash.
think
The
about
way the
that?
point is, that doesn't mean that I don't have a valid
But
opinion.
you can
on-
rack up. We seen a nigga rack up 12 hours on one chapter in Uncharted 4. We seen Dr. Trey 81 take 12 hours on one chapter.
Okay, and can
So,
Dr.
some
Trey
people beat a
81
game
have
12
an
times.
opinion on Uncharted 4?
Huh?
If Dr. Trey spent 12 hours on the level in Uncharted 4, can he have an opinion on
On
Uncharted
the
4?
story? No.
The game.
As far as what? What you mean? As far as
you
what?
saying the game? Whoa.
Because
I
he
think I
hasn't
just
unlocked all the
discovered something.
mechanics yet. You
I
know, let's
think,
say if you
hold
don't.
on, hold on.
I'm sorry.
So,
All right,
Aid,
my
as
bad.
far as you concerned, the story and the game are the same thing. The story is not just one aspect of the game.
I'm not.
to
No,
you.
what I was saying is I
Story
wasn't
is the
separate.
game.
No, because you always like to split hairs, Cole. That's what you do. I wasn't separating
I like to
shit.
be
We talking about
specific.
overall. We talking about overall. We not. You want to split shit. All right. So was that gun good? Is the gun good? Like, I don't like the gunplay,
Hard8.
but hold on, is the Uzi a good gun? Like, nigga, I don't like the gunplay.
Hard8. In some games, in some games, the main story is the backbone of the game. In other games, it's just kind of a small part in these
Like
big
Bloodborne.
open world sandbox games. These big progression heavy RPGs, the story is just a kind of a smaller part of it. So you can
This
say
shit
that it's
crazy.
you can say that it's great once you've had like enough experience to have experienced
Okay,
like the
You're
game,
going
dude.
too far into it though. All we're asking,
No, it ain't, because here's the
no.
thing.
Listen, Code, hold on. That's what I'm saying. Y'all going way too far with it. All he's asking is if you like the game, you would have finished it. That's all we're saying. If you like
Disagree.
the game,
Disagree
yes,
100%.
because if you need
You can
deep
finish it.
into some pussy and you liking that shit, you ain't just gonna pull out and be like, I'll finish later.
That ain't
I don't
gonna take.
Different
I don't
context.
understand y'all niggas, man.
I mean, no, that's the same. No, this is no,
No,
that
it
shit.
ain't. It's
No,
different
it's the same.
context.
Like, yo, that goes with anything, dog. Like that, it's the same shit, right? I just don't get how you can like a game, think it's amazing, and then say I don't want to play it no more.
Who said that? You keep nobody said I don't want to
Listen,
play
I
it
don't
no more.
listen. You
Y'all
don't.
like-
You
You are
obviously,
inferring that.
yo, you obviously put it down and never returned.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe you
Here's the
returned
thing.
2 years later. Like, yo,
Here's the thing,
obviously
hey,
it didn't hit
Here's
you.
the thing. I think I just discovered something with you, and I think it is probably my fault from like expecting things to be very specific and very precise. But here's the thing. To me, the game is not the story. To me, the game is the gameplay and all that surrounds it. And the story is just one aspect. So if you ask me, did I like the Last of Us story? And I would say no. And you say, well, there, you didn't like the game. Like that doesn't make sense to me. To me, the game is about gameplay. The story is one aspect. So when you ask me, did I like a game? That means that I liked what the programmers did, all of that stuff.
Oh.
Like the game is good, and the story is just one aspect. And I will keep going back to The Last of Us.
We're talking about
The
a
Last
single
of
player
Us
game.
story-
That's the main aspect of the game. Is the story.
Again, not true, because I played through The Last of Us for what I was doing, not for the story that they was leading me down, because I did not like that story. I finished it because of the gameplay and the mechanics. That is what drew me into The Last of Us. I would have walked away from
So
that
you were
story
skipping the
as
cutscenes
the
and
game
shit.
been lesser.
So you were skipping the cutscenes.
I did skip cutscenes when I could. Some of them I couldn't.
A lot of
Absolutely.
people do that. That's why they have the option.
And
I
then, but
actually skip a
like,
lot of
hold on, but
cutscenes.
like, based on what
Yeah.
you saying, like, because if you saying like it's that whole thing, that's why people watch a game on YouTube. They watch it, they watch the ending, and like, okay, well, yeah, I can speak on this game because I seen the ending. That doesn't make sense to me. Time with the game is what gives you the ability to speak on it, not knowing the ending or having watched the story. It is time invested in this product is what makes your opinion valid. If you haven't invested the time, you can't speak on it. Period.
Let me get these.
So then,
super chats.
so then
Hold
let
on,
me ask
get
you
these
this:
super
like with
chats.
Arkham Knight,
Hold on, let me get these super
No,
chats.
super chat.
Shout out to mbend.hd. He said, "See y'all tomorrow on AGS Light. See y'all on AGS Light tomorrow." Shout out to Nah Nike. He said, "I have an FT job and a shorty. If I enjoy the game, I'll keep playing it. If I'm not feeling it, it never gets finished." So I agree with 8. Absolutely. KJZ, he said, the question is, how many hours in a day do these guys have to game? All right.
Yeah, mine is real low. Real low.
I mean, they beating other games, so I guess that don't even really matter, to be honest. Shout out to Jay. He said, we have this conversation monthly. Code is frauding. Shout out to Matt McGrath. He said, breaking news, Drew Brees is retiring at 42. All right. I don't give a fuck. I ain't from this New Orleans. What did Saints play? New Orleans?
Yeah, New Orleans,
I don't give a fuck about that. Shout out to Denarios. He said, you mean to tell me that y'all never put down a game for another, especially if something you you've been waiting for?
That's actually a really good point too. Like, have you ever played a game and then another game was coming out and then another game is coming out?
Like that. That's dumb.
I mean, dude,
I don't set myself up like. Why would I start a game knowing goddamn well something I want to play is? That's like GTA 6 coming out, and I start another game 3 days before GTA 6 drop. Like, why would I do that? Knowing goddamn well that once that GTA 6 drop, I'm playing that.
All right, so how about 2 weeks early, and you're not going to beat. Let's say GTA 6 comes out, and you don't plan on beating it within 2 weeks. So, but then the new God of War comes out. Then what?
What?
You acting like it's a multiplayer game.
What are you talking about, Jeremy?
They can wait. You'll wait till you beat the game and play it, then you go on to the next one.
Man, what do you do in between?
That's what you're going to do.
In between what?
Nah, that's why Abe be thinking ain't nothing to do in game, and he be thinking it's drive because
like
you don't finish the
game releases that you look forward to. What do you do in between them? Do you what games do you play? Just multiplayer, or do you replay games?
No, he'll go replay.
I replay games that I like, or I play multiplayer games and shit like that. Yeah, but I'm not starting
a single player game, and you're like, all right, I'll play this until this comes out, and then if I get back to it, maybe I do, maybe I don't. It depends on how much I like it. You never feel.
If I start a game, when I start games, I beat them if I like them.
Yeah, it's like Ghost.
So how about this game then?
I haven't beat.
If I like the game, I'm going to beat it.
How
about this one then? How about Arkham Knight when they broke up the ending into like 3 parts? There's like the regular ending, and then there's like the Nightfall protocol when you have to get like all but 2 most wanted guys, and then the credits roll. But then to get the full Nightfall protocol, you got to get the Riddler. Now, at what point do you consider the game beat? Is it when the credits roll the first time, or when they roll the second time when you get all of them?
Listen, I don't blame nobody that don't want to run around grabbing no Riddler trophies.
Okay, because Hard8, that's Hard8, that's a good example.
But if you don't beat that's only a bonus ending if you get the Riddler trophy. That's not the ending that the devs expect you to see.
Okay, but it has an extended part of the story, and it has credits that roll,
but
and it's the full Nightfall protocol.
If you see that ending. They don't care if you see
that. They don't? Then why they make it? It's the full Nightfall protocol, Hard8. It's the full ending.
Listen. When it comes to Arkham Knight, they do not care if you see that ending after you collect all them fucking trophies, yo. Because they know most people are not doing that. They made a whole boss battle
for the Riddler, dog. They made a whole boss battle.
Most people are not doing that. Most people ain't doing that shit.
You might say that most people don't beat
most people
Hard8.
And then hold on, the number of people that beat games is low. The majority of gamers don't beat games.
First of all, that's not even part of the main story. It's like one mission of that is part of the main story. After that, it's optional if you want to even do that Riddler shit.
The game is optional to beat, Hard8, and it's beating the full game is getting all the guys that are running around in Gotham. They're part of the main story. They were in the main story whole time, Hard8.
Listen, you don't have to get the Riddler to get the end of the game. They already know that you wasn't going to run around.
The full ending. The full ending.
The amount of people that beat games, like if 20% of the people that play your game beat it, that's extremely high. So the way you're looking at it, 80% of the gamer community can't talk about the games that they play.
Well, they frauds then. If you ain't beating your games, you're a fucking fraud, nigga. It ain't nothing never changed. You know
that can't be. Well, then according to you, it's only like 2 gamers in the whole world.
This is why the gaming community is the way it is. Y'all allow niggas to watch videos on YouTube and then give reviews.
You have to quit discounting people's experience.
Y'all let these niggas get away with anything.
You are the one that's encouraging that behavior. You are.
I am not. Y'all motherfuckers allow dudes to hide their achievements, hide trophies.
It don't matter. I don't care how many hours you spend in the game. You got to know the ending.
You got to finish
it on YouTube. And now,
you got to finish your games, dog. You got to finish your games.
Who? How? Why? How are you saying?
Period.
So.
How are you making this rule up for everybody?
Man, listen. It ain't for everything, and nobody got to follow it. I'm just trying to hear what the fuck you talking about.
Fraud unless you beat the game.
Yeah, to me, you are.
Okay. So how about this then, Hard8? How about this? GTA 6 comes out, or even let's just go with GTA 5. Now, let's say you're halfway through it, you got a bunch of hours in, and someone asks you, "Hey, how's the new GTA?" What's your response?
Right,
I'ma
you
tell
can't
him it's-
talk about
I'ma
it
tell him
yet.
it's good so
until you
far.
get it.
I'm a,
Oh,
that's
you gotta
why
tell him it's a
you
great
gotta
game?
give the statement so far. Like so far, what I've played, it's great.
Yeah, every
But you
time he's
so
done
then
played
so
a
then
game,
you
he
would say
said
it might be trash. So you say
So
so you
far, I'll give you my full thoughts once I beat it.
say okay.
Are you
So
having
what
hard
if they
time
say
grasping this?
okay? So what if they say would you recommend it? Would you recommend it? Is it a great game? I'm
Oh
asking
my
you.
fucking
you-
god!
He
If
would
I
say
say,
so far, I'd recommend it.
yo, so far I am enjoying myself. Okay, would you recommend it?
All right.
Yeah, so far it's great. Get it.
So you're gonna recommend it before you're sure.
They asking me. They asking me. So obviously they want to know. They don't
They
care.
hot behind
I just said the game is good so far, and then they went on to say, "Do you recommend it?" That means they don't give a fuck how far I got. Obviously, so I'm going to tell them.
I mean, they're gonna want to know if you at least qualify and got a little ways in it to know.
Oh my fucking!
So they're looking
Jeremy,
for a
Are you understanding what you said? You said if somebody asks you if a game is good or not, what are you going to say? And I said I'll tell them, hey, so far it's great. Then you followed up with, okay, so what if they then ask for your recommendation? Obviously, they don't care how far. They good with what I just told them.
They don't want to wait. They do care. They need a recommendation
oh my
though.
God.
This nigga just like talking.
You know what it is.
They're asking for your feel of the game, Hard8. They're
So
asking.
obviously, they cool with what I said when I said so far. So far, it's great.
Okay, so far it is great. So they understand that that's enough for the game to
That's what they
probably
feel.
be a
That's
great
how
game.
they feel. They feel that way. It's up to them
Because
to make that
they
decision.
know they feel that way, yeah. Because they understand that with your level of
Hold on,
experience,
let me just say, y'all just making excuses so y'all can't beat y'all games. That's
Yeah,
all it is.
Nigga, we
That's
do
all y'all
beat
saying,
games.
nigga.
What do you say? I beat plenty
I
of
mean,
games.
y'all making excuses
about
and shit. Nigga,
skill.
play
No,
your
I
game.
did.
I'm
Jay,
getting
I beat
older. You
plenty
know
of
how it is.
games. I just don't
You're
beat him in
making
hard
100
8's time frame. So here's
Exactly,
the
there
thing:
you go.
when I go back and beat Skyrim, he's gonna say, "Okay, now you can talk about
See,
it."
all
Nigga,
these
I've
niggas
been to
complaining
talk
about
Dog,
time,
you
but
know
they in this
damn well
podcast
you're
right
not
now.
going back and beating a fucking thing.
Yeah, all y'all
We
niggas
already know
complaining
you're
about
not going
time.
back and beating shit, Code, so stop it.
I'll watch
So
all
So
the
how did I go
podcasts
back
and
and
shit.
beat the games that I've beaten? Then I don't understand. So
Man,
you
you
said
ain't
I'm
going
not
back
gonna
and
finish
beat
Red
nothing.
Dead.
You're not beating that game.
But what if
You
Code
I'm
said
not
so
gonna go
far
finish Red Dead.
Skyrim was a pretty good game?
He's already said that.
Are we okay
No,
with
he
him?
said Skyrim.
Are we
I know,
allowed
but you said that though.
to
You are because I asked you that.
Code, you're gonna wait till you're on your deathbed, and then you're finally gonna play that.
The new Skyrim's gonna come out. He still ain't gonna beat it.
so far means you're not sure. So far, Code has played too much to use that term. So far, means you're not sure.
Man, ain't nobody listening to Aiden J on this, man. Y'all, you gonna just invalidate somebody's experience? I don't understand.
No,
Ain't
but
nobody
you're fraud.
invalidating
That's
your
why
experience.
these niggas get away with what they get away with. It's okay not to beat your games. It's okay to just do whatever the fuck. Like, this is bullshit. A gaming community
Because
where motherfuckers
playing
is okay
games and
where you don't
beating
even
games
beat your
is not
fucking
the same
games.
thing. You're saying playing games and beating games are synonymous with each
Man,
other.
I ain't all
And
that
until
extra
you
shit
beat
you
it,
be
you
trying to
can't
do,
speak
Cole.
on
It
it.
ain't gonna work, dog. I'm talking about beating games, period, man. We talking about beating games. We talking about people that say a game is amazing, but they can't finish it. A game is great, but they can't finish it.
But they can finish it. It's not to
They
do
just
with
haven't.
skill. They choose not to. All right,
Yeah, they chose not to because obviously it wasn't good enough.
But because
Y'all
they want
niggas
to put
is
it off.
funny.
I started watching The Wire a while ago. I watched the first 2 seasons. I chose not to go right into the third.
Man, you
yet.
don't understand no Wire, man. I don't even know why you watching it, man. Like, get out of here, man. You don't even know what the fuck going on, man.
And I will watch The Wire.
Get out of here, dog.
Maybe next month or whenever I choose.
Oh, y'all be
Nah.
killing me.
Nah, y'all niggas, y'all retarded.
I think it's just because what's it called? Hard 8. You're a hardcore gamer. You know, like so you're gonna have a different standard, right? But
Aren't we all hardcore gamers?
Well, I think
We-
Hard 8 is from a
I'm-
different generation, man.
You can
I'm
argue
a
that
retired.
we're more hardcore gamers because we play tons of different games. Hard 8 only plays a low amount of games, and that's why he's able to beat
shit.
them.
Oh,
And then
knock
that's
it off. Knock it off. I ain't get, nigga, the games I play, I beat, nigga. No excuses. How about that?
And
How about this, Hard 8?
None.
Have you ever started a game and been so committed to finishing it, even though you're like, it's not that
If a
great?
game-
I gotta finish
I
this
didn't beat
game.
games. I didn't beat games that were I didn't like. But nowadays, if the game is trash, I'm not playing it. I'm
Yeah,
not
he
playing
said
it.
that
If I
about
don't like
Ghost.
it, I'm dropping it.
He said that about
And
Ghost.
that
He said he
there's
struggled
nothing
to get
there's
through that
nothing
shit.
wrong.
Yeah,
There's nothing wrong
Nothing
with
wrong.
saying that it's listen, there's nothing wrong with saying that it's trash early on and you don't want to beat it. But that doesn't mean that if you haven't beaten it, it's not great.
Nah, I think that's bullshit. That's why.
Okay,
That's
but this-
my opinion.
In
Hey,
your
hold on,
in
hold
your
on.
genre,
Hold on. Shout out to Gamesman. What's up? You there?
Man, I'm finna boot up Skyrim right now.
What's up?
All right, what's up?
Doing?
You gonna put like
Yeah, you know, just here at work right now. I just wanted to call in and just say hey, because I never really get a chance to. You always have
What's
us
up,
on
man?
it big. I'm just one of those rare occasions. But
Okay, got you.
yeah, I didn't want to interrupt too much. But you know, shout out to y'all, to the chat, and you know, Jeremy, all that. So
Hey,
yeah,
before you
keep
leave,
that
tell
show going,
Hard8
and-
he a fraud, man.
Get out of here. I beat my games. I beat my games.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, Hard8 is really
You know
all
what
about
I mean?
that.
This
Oh,
game's
yeah.
amazing. Oh, you beat it? Nah, I wouldn't play some other shit. Damn, all right. Just like he
Let me
said,
ask.
okay.
man, this pussy's amazing, but you know what? Let me go get some other pussy because, no,
Yeah.
fuck this. I'm going to move on.
You
I
could take
feel
that to the
bad.
next level
Casual
and say you could take that to the next level and say, oh, so you like this girl so much, so how come you stop at the point of having sex? Why don't you go ahead and have a family then if you like her so much?
Well,
and
that's
marry her.
Hard8, I have a question.
Mm.
All right, let's.
No, it
take-
doesn't work that way, Jeremy. I know you're still a virgin, so you don't know. You don't know nothing about
Whoa,
this.
whoa,
But
whoa,
that's
whoa,
not the way it
whoa.
works, Jeremy. It doesn't work that way.
So first of all,
Hey,
you're
just
just
to
making
let
a
you know, we
blatant
done went
assumption,
way
Hard8.
left.
You're making a blatant assumption.
I
The
don't know
way
if
you
want
talking, you can't have no
topics or not.
experience. The way you talking, you ain't got no experience, nigga. Because if
Hey,
you
we
did,
way
it
left.
would make sense. You would make sense.
I don't know if you want to get through the topics or not, but we done went way left.
It's
Hey.
pretty long.
In your genre, Hard8, that's probably true, and I agree with that. A lot of times with these Sony games, with your genre, with their heavy story-based games, and you kind of just should finish them, and you got to finish them, like The Last of Us. But in these other games that you're not really into, that are kind of part of the new era, where they're online progression, RPG, open world kind of games, it's a little bit different, man. So just other players don't always have that same mindset.
All right. You right. I'm gonna let y'all be frauds in your own rights. I beat games. I play
Hey,
games.
don't pump me in with that,
and
man.
games and
I'll
games
show-
that I like, I beat. So I just want to say that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no fraud. And I love this game and then don't finish it. Nah, I finish games that I like. You dig? But yeah, we were trying to talk about Bethesda, but
We went way.
yeah.
I mean, that
Cold.
pretty
Thanks
much
to Cold.
was.
It's always cold, man. Blame
It
Cold.
wasn't me. That was
Yeah,
man,
damn.
that was
Was shit.
Justice.
It was
It
cold.
wasn't.
Hey, I brought up
Justice
Bethesda.
talking about the
I
Bethesda.
didn't derail.
You did, because you said the hot take, and I said I beat Fallout, and I sent 8 that screenshot like I said I would. And it went left from there, because I said that I beat those games that I did.
All right, but we was talking about Bethesda. Y'all felt like somebody who was saying somebody felt like this was a monumental deal or some shit like that.
Well, I was saying that this is a big deal. From my standpoint, first of all, I'm just speaking the truth here. I never claimed to be, and I am not a big Bethesda fan of their games. Just like I'm not a big fan of Fortnite, but I can recognize that it's a giant game that millions of people love. Bethesda, from what I see, is a beloved company, and their games are considered,
Well, hold on, Brad. You right, but 8 is talking specifically. You are 100% right, but he was trying to be clear that that is true mainly because of PC. He's speaking specifically about Xbox
and
Xbox
I believe
console
that
players.
this will be a big deal for Xbox to have this studio. Listen, when they announce the big releases like Elder Scrolls and Fallout, if they do something like they're going to say, all right, the new Elder Scrolls 6, this is going to be exclusive to Xbox on console for 6 months or even a year, that will gain sales for their console. People are going to be buying Xbox just to play Elder Scrolls and Fallout. If they're smart, that's what they'll do. They'll release it on PlayStation in a year or so, but they want to get them extra sales on their console for the big heavy hitters, Elder Scrolls and Fallout.
Hold on. First of all, we gotta hold up. Hellboy, don't get exposed again. Damn. You just like getting exposed, don't you, Hellboy? First of all, I beat Doom. I beat Doom Eternal. I beat The Evil Within. All them other games, I tried to play them. They was trash, and I dropped them. So.
You don't like Fallout? Why?
No.
Because it's an RPG?
No, don't like Fallout. Don't like Skyrim. Don't like, what else? Them Wolfenstein games. I ain't like none of those. They got boring. Dropped those motherfuckers. What else? Rage 2, garbage. Dropped all that shit. It was garbage. Same energy. I got the same energy before this deal and after this deal. Same energy. Bethesda games are garbage.
And that's your valid personal opinion.
And my shit is, and all my shit public. Yeah, go check it out too. Fuck out of here.
Hey, they're mediocre.
Hey, yo, we gonna call a ball, strike a strike. I feel like Xbox was reaching. I feel like how much they spend? They spent a lot for Bethesda.
7.5 billion.
Come on, that's a lot. That's a reach. That's a big reach.
That's too much. Too much.
That's not where the costs end either. I mean, totally agree with Nate on this one. I mean,
so I don't feel like these IPs are really going to cash in for them. Even though I'm a big Fallout fan, I did put a lot of hours into Skyrim, but that's just not that good. It's really that's like Skyrim's a casual game. Like you said, it got 200 hours. Like it's casual. Like
whoever was
Would you agree with what I said earlier when I said like pretty much all of their IPs are declining in value except Doom?
Absolutely.
Oh, they was about to start shutting down studios. This ain't no fucking
most of their
made up shit. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
most of their video games are not really, they're not popping the charts like that. I mean, outside of Bethesda Game Studios, what do you have? You have Arcane, just released a trash, Prey game that absolutely nobody bought. No one bought.
What game was it?
I forgot about that.
Prey.
But a lot of people like that game.
Prey, at best you had like a few people who think it's good. The rest of the people, they either don't care or they think it's trash. Nobody cares about that shit. Rage 2 flopped. Wolfenstein 2 flopped. The Wolfenstein spinoff flopped. What the fuck? Fallout 76. Don't need to talk about. Yeah, Rage 2, obviously that flopped.
Evil Within 2.
Fallout 4 sold 20 million, but a wise man once told me that the only thing that's worse than a shitty sequel that nobody buys is a shitty sequel that everybody buys. Because Bethesda Game Studios' reputation is, they only release a game like every maybe 6 years. Exactly. And, now the reputation is, I'm old enough to remember when people were hyping up fucking Obsidian and CD Projekt Red for being the saviors of the Western RPG genre. And we've all seen how that's turned out. So I'm old enough to remember that. Well, is From Software, they really making RPGs like that? This Elden Ring thing. I don't know if that's... Okay, yeah, fair enough.
No, I did.
But
I'm
old enough to remember when we were all cheering about the downfall of Bethesda. Now that Bethesda is being bought up by Microsoft, it's, a lot of people walking around acting like they are buying all these Bethesda games. And that 7.5 billion is not where the costs end, right? If they only have, it's been suggested here, Doom is the only franchise that is really on the come up. At the end of the day, and I'm not saying like Doom Eternal, Doom is great, everything like that, cool. That shit can get boring very, very fast. And, there's absolutely no reason to assume that studio is just going to keep on.
Can I expand on his point? Because there was actually something else I wanted to bring up in relation to Doom. Because we kind of agree that Doom, I think we all agree that Doom is on the come up. It's a good IP. It was value. It's the most valuable, probably by far, that they got in the purchase. But Doom is like a weird kind of game for Microsoft, I think, in that if you took Gears and Halo and they fucked and had a baby, it would probably look a little bit like Doom. So does that game even fill a niche for them that's going to sell Xboxes? I'm not even sure that it is.
But the problem
Doom is... Go on, Chief.
Okay, the problem with Doom is that Doom is a multiplayer and it's on everywhere. So it's like isn't Doom like on the Switch? So
but it eventually won't be. The next
make
Doom
that
might
exclusive,
not.
that would be that they would take a hit on that if they did want to make Doom exclusive.
It's best to assume that they're just going to make everything exclusive. I don't see why they wouldn't do that.
Not Doom though, because Doom's already everywhere.
So
hey, hold on.
There's no way that they're going to be putting.
Let me clear something up. I don't know if I made a mistake. No, I did not beat Evil Within 2. I dropped it. I did beat Evil Within 1. Just to be clear.
Oh, look, this
And
nigga.
you know,
No, I'm just saying.
speaking of
No, Hellboy. I just had to clear Hellboy. Hellboy like getting exposed, so I just had to give it to him. Pause.
When they bought
speaking of
Minecraft,
Elder Scrolls, I mean, we're talking about Elder Scrolls 6. How far away is that game? Who's actually working on it aside from Todd Howard? Who, you know, again,
It could be another
everybody
10 years, dude.
I don't
No
think
one
it's going to
knows.
be good.
I think it's. I
The question
personally
is
think
it going to be
we're
good?
talking like that. That's a massive question because Fallout 4 was, you know, well, is mediocre by all accounts, right? Fallout 76, you know, Todd Howard had a hand in that. All these, I wouldn't trust Bethesda Game Studios to keep going in the way that they're going, especially, and I'm going to say it, especially since Microsoft bought them. Microsoft has not had any reputation.
Does anyone
for bringing
remember
studios up.
what happened with Rare? And why is this so much different?
Lionhead, another you know RPG designer who, you know, from the old days, Peter Molyneux, who overpromises and underdelivers. I don't understand why people all of a sudden think. And another thing is that do people actually think that Microsoft is going to be pumping out single player AAA game after single player AAA game with this Bethesda purchase? I don't think so. I don't think it's conducive with the Game Pass financial strategy. It just doesn't make any sense. I mean, you're already seeing that
games,
now.
Man. What are you talking
I mean,
about?
you guys talk like it's a bad thing that deals are being made and they're trying to make games and they're trying to turn
I
things
absolutely
around.
think this is a bad thing. It's a lose-lose for everyone because Xbox gamers already had access to these games. In my opinion, when a platform developer purchases a game developer, it's a lose-lose unless that game developer made nothing but exclusives anyway, which that barely happens. So it's a lose-lose. Microsoft gamers already had access to these games. All it does is take it away from PlayStation
But
players.
hold up. You act like Bethesda's a rock star, though. Hold up, though. You act like Bethesda's Rockstar. You act like Bethesda's some top-tier developer. They've been making shit games since 2014, though. No, I'm just saying. It's like nothing being taken away from the community.
But they are good. They are good at least.
You're absolutely correct.
They're not good, bro. Only Doom Eternal and Doom 2016 are the last games I played.
One at a time, yo. Y'all like talking to each other.
Hold on. Let me try, because I just joined. Y'all had your turn. Now let me talk, all right? Here's one thing. Keep this in mind.
Is this the only bat?
This the only bat.
Yep, it is. You know who it is, son.
All right, get your shit off, man. Hurry up.
Get my shit off. All right, first of all, listen. Let's be honest. Microsoft are idiots, okay? What game have they pumped out in the last 8 years now that's been popping? Can somebody tell me?
No.
Like it's about leadership. Exactly, it's about leadership. If these retards bought Bethesda, you can buy the best developer in the world. That don't mean you can make good games. You need good leadership, good vision. Simple as that. And Microsoft, they don't know what they're doing. Yeah. They don't know what they're doing. It's like, come on, do that Crackdown 3, trash.
What do you need?
3, trash. Well, I want good exclusives. PlayStation, Nintendo, they're making things that people want to play. I mean, do you really like what game from Bethesda library right now you want to play? Only Doom was lit. That's it. Doom Eternal IB. That was lit. That's it.
I mean,
Fallout 4 is trash. Oh, but that was trash. Like, look, they're not making good games. I played Fallout 3. I dropped it. I hated mechanics. Fallout 4, I didn't finish. I'm like, I got bored of it midway. And it's like, okay, these games suck. These games are not, like, fun. So you bought these dudes. What?
Yep.
So what if Microsoft bought Rockstar then? Would you be happy with that?
No,
God, it's not about being happy.
I didn't like
Listen, Jeremy.
I wouldn't like
it's not about being happy. No, it's about seeing what they do. Now let's see what they do. Maybe they might do something good, maybe it's bad. But keep in mind, Microsoft has been under-delivering since Xbox One. They promised, we'll make good games. Since 2014, they haven't made a good game, bro. So let's see what happens. They might do something good, maybe not. But these idiots haven't done nothing. So keep your expectations low.
That's
because
cap.
I want them
capping.
to.
You capping?
How am I capping? Wait, sir. What game they released that's been popping?
Ori.
Ori was pretty good.
Ori.
PS5.
Games, sir. We're talking about AAA
that came out 2014. I'm talking about now. In the past 20.
There was an Ori that came out. All right, man. All right.
AAA, sir. Like Spider-Man, like Ghost of Tsushima, like Last of Us. Any AAA big game. That's what I thought. Exactly.
Xbox.
You just
Xbox
changed
does
the
have
narrative, nigga.
games,
You
though.
said games. Now you gonna throw extra shit in there. You come
Yeah,
here with
like
that dumb
I said
shit all the
games,
like
time.
they
sir.
don't have games.
Yes, you
Bro,
said
are you
games. You did not
stupid?
start off with AAA. You old man.
AAA
I mean,
games.
obviously,
So y'all want to
obviously,
play
being
indie?
honest about the
Y'all want to
conversation
play?
here, then
No, but y'all want to play indie games. I'm gonna be honest. Right? You
I'm
want to
cool with
play
that.
high quality
Cool with
games,
that.
indie
though,
games
right?
are not going to sell $500 consoles
No,
these days.
they're
It's just
not.
not going to happen.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to
So
explain to you
so
guys.
so yeah, no, I
Go
mean,
on.
just like, when it comes to the actual AAA fare of things, I just don't. I don't think Microsoft in general is going to really be pushing that envelope. If anything, I think that they're moving back away from that. Their current output, as meager and as infrequent as it is, there's absolutely no doubt in my mind. And even Bethesda, before they were getting bought out, you saw all these job postings talking about live services and everything like that. I mean, this notion that Xbox is somehow going to, release like 2 new versions of Fallout New Vegas and somehow like shit out, a sequel to KOTOR or something like that, because they do have essentially the entirety, not literally the entirety, but almost all of the Western RPG capital in the industry. And I do think that's
Here's
a
my
bad thing,
point.
if only because.
Oh, I'm sorry. Xbox players would have had access to those games anyway. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So how is this a great thing for Xbox gamers? It's really not. I don't
never
like
was.
them buying out or a game developer or a group or a company or a group of game developers. I think it's a lose-lose. I want to see them do homegrown talent.
But keep this in mind, though. Bethesda was failing anyway. Why do you think they got bought? Because they were
but there
failing.
are
So
people
Bethesda
looking
could have
forward
been
to the next
defunct,
Doom.
bro. Listen. Bethesda has been technically, on a technicality, saved. Now let's see what happens. Either Microsoft will
agree.
gut them. Listen. Either Microsoft, 2 things. Either Microsoft will utilize them, make good games, or they'll gut them and take the talented developers and just use the rest for like filler. All right? We don't know, because look, Halo, remember that Halo Infinite? These guys think that game was comparable to release in the fall. It's like that you want to release that shit for your next gen? Are you serious?
Okay, can I
serious?
rebuttal here? I think Microsoft is cutthroat. And if Bethesda does not produce, they will cut studios just as Bethesda would have had to anyway. Bad developers weed
That's what I'm
themselves out,
saying. That's
and
what I'm
better
saying.
developers will take their place.
That's what I'm saying. Either
So
or.
it would
Either
happen
they
regardless.
utilize them, or they're gonna cut them up, and you take the talent and the fat, the extra stuff. They're just gonna throw them to the other studios. Now let's see what happens. Look, listen. Microsoft has not been delivered, because I have an Xbox One X, I have a PS5, and Nintendo Switch. I have all of them. They have not delivered, bro. What have they delivered on? Nothing. They said, "Oh, we're gonna make all these cool games." What game have they released since after 2016 and beyond that's lit? That's
They
comparable
delivered
to a
on Game
AAA
Pass.
game.
They
I
delivered
totally
on
agree
Game
with
Pass.
that.
That's what I'm saying. That's the thing.
They told
They
you,
do
never
not
told
release
you they was going to
anything.
have
Hey, let's
AAA
close up
titles.
this conversation.
Nada.
Hey, hold on. All right,
All right.
Bat. All right, hold on. Let's everybody just take a breather. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Tired of these Xbox fanboys, man.
Shout out to the chat. Yo, shout out to the chat. Cole, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. We let y'all go. You know what I'm saying? I actually had to step away for a minute. Let me read these super chats real quick, man. Where we at? Shout out to Forget Me Not. He said, when you drop a movie or TV show, it's because you don't enjoy it anymore. I don't stop watching a movie halfway through that I'm enjoying. That's true. True that, but they're going to say, oh, but a movie is short. It's only 2 hours, blah, blah, blah. Y'all already know the damage control. Shout out to Matt McGrath. He said, last game that I tried to beat but got bored with it and didn't want to finish it was Far Cry 5. At the end of the day, if I don't like it, I don't finish. It's that simple. Shout out to that V guy. He said, oh my God, these dudes drank dummy juice before the podcast, man. Sounding mad dumb about beating games. I guess that's what he meant.
Yeah, probably what he meant.
Shout out to Just Fits. He said, seems like people are pretty split. Thanks for having me on, by the way. I appreciate you for coming through, player.
Yeah, you added some good perspective.
McLovin Yo Moms. Shout out to you. He said, I'm more into multiplayer games than single-player games. All right. I feel you on that. Then we got Louisiana Made. He said, too many people play dumb on this podcast to make a pointless statement. Starting to miss the old cast of AGS. Shaking my head.
You capping.
Damn. All right. Forget me not. He said, that niggas ain't even play games on the old AGS. Goddamn. Shout out to Forget Me Not. He said, near Automata, you need to get all 4 or 5 main endings to actually beat the game. If you just beat ending A, you can't have an opinion on the whole game. All right. And Teron Aries, he retracted his message. Shout out to Arbor. He said, casual versus hardcore. All right. Then we got Sub Negro 24. He said, all right. All right. Then we got Jay. He said, I'm going to need Bat to learn English before he call up. Damn.
I need you to learn to spell, sir. Buster. Get the hell out of here.
Shout out to Tony Esquire. He said, stop e-bagging code. Makes the Hard 8 brand look bad. No talking about games from the sidelines either. This ain't Sports Center. It's AGS. Facts. All right.
This is status checking. Status checking.
And then we got Jay Harvey. He said, I only one bat.
Wow, this nigga.
I'm in here. I couldn't talk. The nigga was talking the whole time.
Yo, we starting something.
I was like, God damn.
Damn.
This nigga on the panel can't talk. Yeah.
Shout out
Only
to
back.
Teron Aries. He said, I agree with what Porter Rock said a couple of weeks ago on Twitter. This acquisition won't be of benefit to anybody, but an acquisition like Konami IPs would be because they don't have devs anymore.
That's a good point.
And then we got Keytap 15. He says Sony builds and vets unknown studios over a period of self-financed releases before acquiring them, while Microsoft buys already established, traditionally multi-plat studios. No creativity. Yeah, they definitely throw their wallet around. Shout out to Teron Aries. He says Sony acquiring Konami IPs. That is.
I actually agree with him. I think Sony should pick up Metal Gear.
Well, that's the rumor, though. You know that, right? The rumor is they're remastering Metal Gear Solid 1 or 4,
Yeah,
and
I
they're
think
making a
it's a
Silent
good
Hill
idea.
game. We don't know, though. If they are,
Hold on. Let's just get off of that for a second. Give everybody thoughts on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. How do y'all feel about that? I don't. Did they even have a release date for it?
No, I didn't see a release date. I didn't see no release date
I
for
didn't
it.
see that. It looks. I think it looks good. I
Yeah, it
just don't
looked
like how
cool.
small the characters are, but it definitely took me back to the 1989 arcade game. So bringing back Bebop, Rocksteady, and all them, I'm definitely all here for that. And it's probably gonna be 4-player co-op. I mean, they better do that. That'll be the.
That's that rebooted, not reboot, but it's like a spiritual sequel to the arcade game. A beat 'em up.
Yeah, I think it is. It may be.
Yeah, and in my heart, like I have nostalgia for those kinds of games, but I think as a gamer, I kind of evolved past the beat 'em ups. Man, they're not as fun to me as they once were. I think I played Dragon's Crown,
I agree.
and
I
was,
agree.
You know,
do
it was
you think
But I didn't
it'll
like.
be
I
better
didn't.
than
I didn't
Battletoads?
Battletoads was garbage, and I couldn't even finish Streets of Rage 4.
Yeah, I passed on it altogether.
Mother Russia Bleeds. That was pretty good.
I got that game. Do I got that game? I think I got that game. I didn't play it yet, or I had it, or something. I don't know. I think I got it on Xbox. Can't remember, but yeah, man. But I don't know. Them old beat 'em ups. I think they still got it for me. Like if I was to play, I could play Final Fight right now. You know what I'm saying? Or like Turtles in Time.
So would you say it has more to do with IP than the genre, like nostalgia, basically?
Yeah, like
pretty much. It's just for like, oh hey, remember this guy's.
I think the genre for me, I don't know if like the newer beat 'em ups haven't just been clicking for me, man.
What about Castle Crashers?
Castle Crashers?
Definitely not.
I never beat. I got that game. I never really played it. Played it.
But I actually disagreed with some of the things they was talking about like 20 minutes ago. I was waiting patiently. I don't know if you just mind. I was going to pick up. So you were saying Fallout 4. Someone was saying that wasn't shit, that nobody liked it, but yet it's their best, it's their most successful game. I don't know if you saw the link that I've posted in the
Yeah. We know it sold the most because it was came out around the launch of the new consoles, and people were hyped for it.
2014.
And people were hyped for it coming off of New Vegas, but it was a completely different developer, and they switched the game. Like the core mechanics of Fallout was changed. Excuse me.
How you gonna put out?
I know a lot of people that was fans of Fallout, but they wasn't really like I said. They said that Fallout 4 was the worst one.
Yeah, because they changed the core mechanics, like how you did all your stats and leveling up in Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. And in Fallout 4 was different. Like, I don't know why they changed it. For whatever reason, next gen they did, and that shit was trash. And I didn't even play it.
I think a lot of people couldn't get into the building.
It says Skyrim sold 20 million. It says Fallout shipped 12 million. It don't say nothing about sold. Yeah, it says he's talking about Fallout 4. It was one of the most successful games. It said it shipped. It didn't say nothing about sold. Skyrim sold 20 million. Fallout only shipped 12 million.
Well, it shipped 12 million on its launch day.
Yeah, but I highly doubt anything.
And Fallout 4's success has a lot to do with Bethesda's past track record. It had a lot of cachet in their success. Like they invested into Fallout 4 day one because of what Bethesda used to be. Now, after Fallout 4, let's see how they're doing lately. Not quite as well as Skyrim.
They've been dropping shit. They've been shitting on themselves the last couple of releases. Like, besides, they wiped their ass with Doom Eternal though. That came out and was pretty good. But everything
like
else,
Cyberpunk 2077, that sold 13 million units. Do we think that their next game is going to sell as much as like The Witcher 3? I don't even think Cyberpunk's going to sell as much as The Witcher 3.
That next game is going to suffer because ain't nobody going to want to jump out that window.
I don't know.
No, they're gonna steal it all.
Gamers are fickle. They don't give a fuck. They'll forget and they'll move right on and buy the shit because it's new hotness. They don't give a fuck.
I don't think we'll forget about Cyberpunk, dude.
No, we won't. But I'm pretty sure.
Game you'll forget. No, that game. That game has stained CD Projekt Red right now.
Yeah, indefinitely, dude.
Well, until further notice. Yeah, until further notice, CD Projekt Red, they got a bad look. Until further notice.
I think people were too quick to put them on a pedestal too. I mean, Witcher 2 was good. Witcher 1 had a very niche, it was a cult hit, very small fan base. Witcher 2 was pretty successful. It was a good game. And then Witcher 3 blew them up.
No doubt.
They had those two really successful games, and then people put them up on a fucking pedestal, like they're FromSoft, who's made 6 games, 5 years or something that were bangers. They weren't.
Hey, bro. Hey, don't hold back, man. Tell us how you really feel.
People did pit up CD Projekt Red. They were saying they were on Naughty Dog level. They were on Rockstar level. Right. Yeah, they was talking some crazy shit out here.
Yeah, no, they never were.
That's just because. I think it's only because, they were working in Western RPGs, and that whole genre has just gone really, really down the drain in these past 2 generations, if you really think about it. How many Western RPGs are we getting? How many of them are actually good when it's all said and done? I mean,
I was never a fan. I'm more a fan of Japanese JRPGs. Really, Western RPGs, I'm not.
I think Witcher came out at a time. I think it came out at a time when BioWare was falling apart. And people were still really hungry for that kind of RPG. And Witcher 3 did, I will admit, knock it out of the fucking park in that regard. It's still probably one of the best, conversation dialogue option type of RPGs out there. I'll admit it's a great game. And I think people really put it up on a pedestal like they did Mass Effect unfairly. And then Cyberpunk just kind of brought people back down to earth. It should have never, the company, and Witcher 3 itself, put that on a pedestal. But the company, they didn't deserve that amount of praise yet.
Yeah,
no, because people, I like their Rockstar. Rockstar been working in the industry since '97. They put hit after hit after hit.
Hey, Cole, did you finish Witcher 3, Cole?
Yeah, did you? All time.
Here you go with this.
He got 200 hours. Hey, he got 200 hours in there.
Yeah, Cole, the only one I know that got hundreds of hours in games and never beat them. But amazing. That's amazing.
Crazy. That's
you
crazy.
Keep saying that never beat them. So if you.
No,
if I would have joined this podcast,
we go back. We're not going back to that.
If I would have joined this podcast 2 years from now, you wouldn't be able to say that. You really are hung up on this thing. You have to beat games in a certain.
You gonna go back and beat The Witcher, right?
Absolutely. I already said I'm waiting for their next gen patch, and I'm gonna go back to The Witcher 3. Absolutely.
All right.
Well, look, Cole. The issue is this: like, you cannot like if somebody comes up to you like, "Oh, this movie's lit. Did you finish it?" No. So how you gonna say the movie's good? How you gonna say the movie's good? You didn't finish it.
Just viewing. It's just using your eyes and your brain to watch. Game is gameplay. It's mechanics. You have a controller. You feel what they're doing. You can tell if the gunplay is tight. You can tell if the mechanics are good. There are plenty of things about a game that you learn just from experience. And the ending is only one aspect of the game. Actually, it's not even the biggest aspect. But y'all are blowing up the end of the game as if everything is based on the end, and I just disagree. I don't know why.
That's not true. There's some games that have a lot of shitty filler, man.
Hey, we're not going back to this. We're not going back to this discussion.
I thought you talking about Ninja Turtles.
No, we're not going back to this discussion.
Poor man.
All right, fine. What's next? You want to
It's the old saying. Why put off what you could do tomorrow? You could do today. Like, why you gonna keep putting that shit off? Just get it done. Do it today. Like, why?
But why is it something you have to get done? Like it's a job. Like there's a limit. You can.
Because he claims he like it.
Said we wasn't going back to this.
I got sidetracked. Yeah, so we done with this conversation, dog. Let these niggas be frauds in peace, man. Let these niggas be frauds. Yeah, we done with this conversation for right now.
All right,
you know what I'm
fine.
saying?
You're right.
Yeah, we gonna let these niggas be frauds in peace, man. You know what I mean? They got every excuse in the book instead of just beating fucking games, man. But anyway,
it's bullshit.
We about to get up out of here, though. You know what I'm saying? So
who watching Snyder Cut next week?
Hold on, player.
4 hours.
Hold on, ain't nobody asked you nothing. Only one bat. Like, hold up, man.
What'd he say? Who watching what?
They understand you, man. Like, what's going on, man?
Man, I love, man. Hey, all cap aside, man. I love when these niggas call in. They be killing me, man. I really enjoy this podcast, man, for real.
So you guys are people hanging out when people call in like this, or do you like them to like not overstay their welcome and get the fuck out after they make a comment?
It depends on who it is. If it's Jeremy, he can bounce right away.
Jeremy's like a motor mouth. He keeps going and going and going and going.
He said
I'm just
hey, Bat, why you always got a problem with Jeremy?
That is
the question. He makes no sense. He don't make no sense. He says a lot, but doesn't say anything conclusive.
Nigga, what you just said didn't make no sense. Nobody understand what you just said.
What did I say that makes sense, sir? What did I say? Speak up.
Sir,
Speak up.
Stop saying that. Don't say sir like that. Don't say no sir like that. Don't do that,
Wait,
bro.
speak up, fool. Same shit.
Sir, don't do that, dog.
That nigga put his hand out. He got that wrist.
Yeah.
Sir. Let me stop.
No, I want to hear what you're saying. Speak up.
I just said it.
What?
I'm saying you be coming at Jeremy when everybody else come to you though. You because you know it's easy
because
he
he's
retarded.
Not making any sense. You say retarded, but he's not making any sense. Like, look,
no, because he a child. He got child-like behavior.
He's 30 years old.
I know, but he's still a child.
And I'm 22 years old. I'm more mature than him.
But he a grown child. I mean, he was saying that you come at him and then somebody.
Yeah, why are you picking on him? That's
why you picking on him?
I was picking on him. I'm just saying he's not making any sense.
All right, man. You don't make sense either, nigga. You don't make sense either.
I make perfect sense.
That's somebody's child.
You're the one who hid your gamer tag, sir. Remember that? You hid your gamer tag from us, so you shouldn't be talking.
Who you talking about?
There's a guy. He said, "Oh, show me your gamer tag." He's like, "No, I don't want to show it." If any of you don't show your gamer tag, I don't want to hear shit from you.
Who are you talking about?
Maybe you guys.
Most of y'all do.
Somebody mixed up.
This nigga dumb as hell, bro. What the?
Damn. Yo. Media. Damn. You done got
the wrong one, my guy. Hey, you got the wrong one. You better go that way.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, you exit stage left, my guy.
You ain't got nothing to say now?
This dude's flatlining.
That nigga gone. Nigga lost out.
Yo, Jeremy then at 30 years old. Why y'all calling that man a child, man?
No, he a child at heart. He a child at heart.
Hey, Jeremy, defend yourself, Jeremy.
We were sitting there.
Man, these people are just rambling, dog.
Jeremy, we had your back, Jeremy.
I don't hear nothing. I don't hear nothing that threatens me.
Jeremy,
Jeremy went hard in the paint on these.
No, he didn't. Brad came at that man's neck the last couple of weeks, and then he ain't do nothing.
He said he don't hear nothing that threaten him. He said he don't hear nothing that threaten him.
Yeah, he do. That's why he got his feelings when you ain't let him on the podcast.
Hey, but Jeremy did want to start something. He came in saying I was sad. What the
Yeah,
hell are you
exactly.
talking about?
No, he said Hard8 Cole making this stuff up didn't make any sense. He said that. It's like, what? You trying to start shit with Cole and Hard8? What you trying to do?
Nah, Brad was sad, but I think it's all squash, and I don't blame Brad for being sad about that. But it's good that it's all squash and everybody can move on.
I was so sad. Hey, listen, Jeremy.
For what? Video games? What?
Jeremy, you want a
No,
permanent
something
spot
no
on the podcast. So how do you like a permanent spot on your face?
Oh my God! Oh man! Oh,
No. Y'all need to settle this. Y'all need to settle this in time.
I'm gonna go ahead.
First of all, I never said I wanted a permanent spot on the podcast. I mean, what does that even mean? Like, what does a permanent spot even do? Like, as long as I show up every week, I'm on every week.
And you have
I don't need no
supporters,
permanent
right? You have your
spot.
supporters.
I mean, a permanent spot doesn't. I don't know what that means, but
Well, what is your goal then, though? What is your goal?
Your goal?
I don't have a goal. I just like to be.
Fuck your goal.
About video games,
Like a
that's the-
retard,
Hey, what you
The
want to take
whole
this
goal
nigga
of
out
the
on? You want to take
podcast-
this nigga out on a date? Somebody, what's your goal?
No, like you saying people
you-
talking
what
about
you
you're trying to
wanna do in
replace
life?
somebody. No, like you say, y'all saying he's gonna replace somebody in this podcast. Like, well, what does he want to
Like
do?
this nigga
Just have
Hard8 giving
fun?
out pensions and shit. What the fuck is you talking about right now?
He knows Cole ain't got to live much longer, so he wants to take a spot.
Only one back.
Yo,
I mean,
y'all
whatever. the hell.
niggas is too funny, man.
Facts.
Appreciate y'all
Look,
calling
man.
in, though.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, the point of the podcast is to hang out and talk about games, talk shit here and there, like entertainment. That's what it's for. There is no
all
goals.
day,
I just want to
entertainment.
confront these fanboys. I'm just tired of these fanboys talking shit.
Because somebody don't agree with you there.
Hey, you on the rise? Hey, one back. You on the rise for most hated though. You might surpass Jeremy.
I think he got a way to go. He got a way.
I'm not.
Nah,
hating.
Jeremy.
Yeah,
cool.
no.
I fuck with you.
Jeremy's
he's
goat.
he's
Jeremy the goat.
he's trending. He's trending down. Isn't that how you say it? He's trending down?
No,
He's
wait.
failing upwards.
Downward,
That's a real thing.
downward incline. It was what he said.
Failing
He
upwards.
said he trending down. Oh man.
You said it wrong, only that. You gotta say I'm trending upwards, sir.
The downward incline.
Look, let this 30-year-old man have his fun, man. It's the only thing he can do in his life. It's all good, man. Everybody needs a little hobby. Everybody needs some fun.
Why you
It's all
calling that
good.
man? That man more successful than you ever be.
What? What you say?
Yeah.
Successful in what?
Huh?
In
In
what?
life.
How?
In life. I can tell
How?
by the way
How?
you talk. You a child.
No, I actually run my own business. What do you do?
What you sell straws or some shit? Nigga?
No, collectibles on eBay. eBay,
You sell
Walmart, and
oranges
Amazon.
on the side of the highway or something? What you talking about?
No, I got an eBay, Walmart store. Make like at least
I got an eBay store. I just,
Dude, as long as it's profitable, that's what's
make-
up.
You make two bands. Do you make 2 bands a week? Or not?
Man, don't hate on nobody hustle.
No,
That's
we
what
ain't
I'm
about to
saying.
talk about money.
Don't
Look,
hate on
I
nobody
can expose your ass for money, but I'm not gonna do that.
Hey, ain't nobody
Money.
talking about money unless we talking about that
All right.
super chat, man. Like
That's what-
Exactly.
real
Exactly.
talk.
You got money?
We
Donate
ain't talking about
right
none
now.
of
Donate
that.
$100
Save
right
it.
now. Let's
Nah,
go.
we ain't talking about
You
none
got
of
money?
that.
I'm out of here.
Hey, go head for head in the super chat right now. Cause
Exactly. Let's go.
one of y'all niggas is
Let's
broke.
go.
One of y'all niggas is
Let's-
broke.
Hold
Hold
got
up. One of y'all
Hey,
niggas
that
is
ain't
broke.
me.
I got
It ain't me.
I got. I'm about to
Hey.
do something right now. You know, I'm gonna
Do
shut his
it,
ass
do it,
up
do it.
real quick. Hold on. I got that. I don't like niggas talking about my money. Hold on.
Yeah, he
Give me some
came
big
at
You
you.
get some
Hey,
$5.
hey,
Watch.
Hey, he
right
came
now.
at your bank account, player. That's
It is right
that's
now.
real.
Hey,
It
hey,
is.
Hard8.
He
Hey,
really
Hard8.
did.
Money in the
He
money
Hey,
in the
we
chat
need a
right
game
there.
night.
What's
Hey,
up,
we
King?
need a
What's
game
up?
Hey,
night.
Hard8 winning. That's the thing. You gotta get some money out of this. That's why.
Fuck with it.
Hey, shout out to
Okay.
Jay Harvey.
Yeah, boy.
Shout out to Jay Harvey.
Yeah, touch
Yo,
fuck
we
with
need
me
a
now,
game
nigga.
night. We need a game night.
Okay, these niggas don't play no games. Fuck we doing that for? You know what I mean?
How we put hundreds of hours in games and you say we don't
Hey,
play
the
no
start
games?
screen. The start screen, a motherfucker.
Oh,
The
yeah.
start screen, a motherfucker. You gonna leave it in the pause
Nah,
menu.
he be in Skyrim chopping wood. He in Skyrim.
All that.
He in the mine,
Man.
coal in the mine and shit in Sky for 100 hours. Nigga, get the fuck up. I do the main mission, nigga. What the fuck is you doing?
Hey, shout out to who is this? Who we got here? Shout out to Tony S. Shout out to Butch BLD. Appreciate your player. He put up an emoji. How it's going? Appreciate you. Shout out to Tony Esquire. Yo, 8, you should have Miss Hard8 screen these nerd callers. This ain't Weapon Well Podcast. Bad enough I had to listen to Cole's nonsense. Oh, goddamn. He wants smoke with Cole.
You want, everybody wants smoke. Damn, what the hell?
Shout out to Jay. He said Bat hasn't sent a single super chat.
Facts.
All right.
What? Why y'all pocket watching this man?
And then we
What you talking about? You just been doing that all
he
day?
came back. Nah, Bat brung up the money shit first.
Yeah, he did.
Because this man said I'm not successful. I was like, what do you know about me? You don't even know me. I was like, how you talking?
Shout out to Just Fits. Shout out to Just Fits too. Yeah, I thought they was gonna argue back and forth in the super chat, but
I'm winning though. I done put a whole dollar.
Jay Harvey done won. Yeah, he won.
Yeah.
He won. You broke, Bat. You broke.
Broke ass nigga. I'm out here. Nah, bad. I'm just fucking with you. I don't know you like that.
All right.
I appreciate y'all having me on, buddy. Hey, Cole, fuck you 22.
Hey, no, you gonna give me that dub, nigga. I'm gonna collect.
Hey, appreciate everybody for calling in with your input. Appreciate that. Y'all don't have to do that, putting yourself out there. So I appreciate that, man. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get out of here. You dig? Welcome back, Brad, man. He got you good, Brad?
I'm good. If you are.
Your pussy was bleeding for a couple weeks, but you good now?
Yeah, the one who wanted to block me over a silly video.
Ain't nobody was gonna block you, man. Stop being so sensitive. Get out of here.
You was gonna block me.
If I was gonna block you, you'd have been blocked, nigga.
All right, then don't say something if you're not gonna.
I ain't say shit.
You said you were gonna block.
Hey, everything is cool. Let it go. Let it go.
God.
So you didn't say you were gonna block me, okay?
I said don't make me. I said no. You being blocked was up to you. I said don't make me block you.
Yeah, for making a silly joke.
No. You was trying to spread false narratives.
Yeah, but if anyone
man, let it go.
Yeah, he said yes. You admitted you're wrong, bro. That's it. Enough.
Let it go. It's cool. It's all cool. Let it go.
Take your L, Jeremy.
That's on you. Because I don't know anybody that would.
That's not Jeremy. That's Brad. That's not Jeremy.
That's Brad.
Same thing. They're brothers. Same thing.
So you can block me and I'll move on. That's what it is.
But none of that happened, Brad. So we all good, man. Let's keep it moving.
I'm the one that didn't think it was that serious, and I thought I was gonna make it.
It wasn't that serious. Why are you still talking about it?
That's what I'm saying. Calm down.
If it was serious, you would have been blocked, Brad.
You said no other person has ever been like, oh, I'm gonna block you like this.
Man, you would have been.
I think you should be blocked right now. How about that?
Brad, let it.
End
What
of
you
story.
want, Brad? What do you want? What would make you feel better right now?
All I'm saying is that I was making a silly tweet, and then we went back and forth, and then I made a goofy video singing, "Why the fuck you lying?" And then all of a sudden, I'm gonna block you on 3 platforms. So I'm like, okay then. I apologize because obviously I took it too far. I was serious with that because
Hardy is the truth. Why are you saying he's lying?
So what
That's
do you want now, Brad? Like we acknowledge that everything is squashed, but it ain't squashed with you. What do you want?
I'm not saying it's. He just said my pussy was bleeding. I'm saying he's the one that's. If someone says.
So you saying he was bleeding? Then why don't you just say that? Why don't you say?
Just say it. What do you want? Like a female, man. Keep yapping. What do you want?
Why are you still even here, man? It's got nothing to do with you. Get your boogeyman ass out of here.
Boogeyman, you're the one being emotional, sir. I'm about being blocked. I don't care. I get blocked every day. I don't care. You see that get me angry? It's like,
that's what I'm saying. I don't care. But I'm saying if a YouTuber says I'm gonna block you, I'm like, okay. I think that's lame. Listen, I'm blocked by my own mother right now. That's the God honest truth. She blocked me for the second time since Christmas. It is what it is. Because I told her
this motherfucker just said
Wait, is it time to go? Because we for real in the Twilight Zone.
That's what I'm saying. It's 6:30. It's time to go.
You was the one that was.
I means done, man. We done. Finito. Get out of here.
It was done, but he just brought it up at the end there. I was getting.
You're the one being an emotional fool. Why are you being an emotional bitch? Just end it. Like, shake hands. That's it.
Why are you?
You a man. He a man. End up.
You gotta say sir only, bad. If you don't end it with sir, it ain't right, man.
Well, yeah,
look,
sir,
fool. Listen,
sir,
fool. Same shit. Different day. Listen. Look. Hardy said you good. We good. That's it. What do you want from him? An apology or some shit? Like, what do you want?
When did I say that? Why are you even here?
I'm asking you. What do you want?
And he said, I'm not good because your pussy's bleeding. So
what do you want then?
So I'm supposed to say, oh, I'm good. All right. I'll see you next week.
Okay, bye-bye. Thank you.
Go
Damn,
use
son.
African black soap, man. You're dirty. You're a dirty motherfucker.
Says the guy who sounds like a British, I don't know, British or Scottish. I don't know what the fuck you are. Or retarded.
That doesn't even warrant a response. You're so stupid.
Listen, man. Listen.
Everybody, stage
Enough.
left. Everybody, stage left. Besides, please.
Oh my god.
Appreciate y'all for calling in.
I'm cool if you're cool, Hardy.
I ain't got no problem. You the one still talking. I'm
Still
good.
going. My
you
God, this
you have
man
to put
bugging.
that in at the end. Talk about my
All right, man. Yo, pick it up right now, and I'm gonna holler at you next week. All right.
Okay.
Pick it up right now and pet that motherfucker. I'll holler at you next week, man.
I'll holler at you next week then.
All right, peace, man. Jesus.
I'm out.
All right.
All right, peace. You too, Bat.
All right. See you next week.
Yo, he disappeared like Batman, nigga. Disappeared, nigga. I turned my head. Now disappear like Batman. Holla at you next week, player.
All right, sure. See you.
All right, thanks for calling in. Peace.
Peace, Bat.
Man, we got an entertaining bunch here. I tell you, man. Appreciate everybody that calls in.
Who's that?
Yeah, appreciate everybody that calls in, man. Hopefully nobody don't be scared. It's all good. Shout out to DW. When there's trouble, you call DW. Darkwing Duck. Shout out to DW. He said, dude sound like Fred Burger. I don't even know who the fuck that is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to everybody that called in, everybody that hit the like button, all the super chat supporters, all of the commenters. Thank y'all for hanging out. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to everybody. Y'all funny, man. Code, they funny, Code.
Man, this is some entertaining stuff. Like, if your goal is to achieve entertainment, you have succeeded. You niggas be killing me,
man. It's too funny, man. Too funny.
Man, I don't even have to say nothing stupid. These niggas just do it by themselves. It's all good in this.
Yeah, they can't. They saved you this week. I mean, even though you got your little stupid shit off, but
Bro, these niggas be falling on Twitter like 8. I don't even have to try no more. These niggas be at me. I don't understand why they hate it if I talk about Xbox.
Who the fuck is Fred Burger? I don't know who that is.
I don't know. Is that a movie or something?
I have no idea. But apparently people agree, man.
Yeah, y'all niggas hit the like button, man.
Yeah, Darkwing Duck, that shit. That shit on Disney Plus, ain't it?
Is it? I don't know.
Darkwing Duck is on Disney Plus. Yeah, hit that like button, people. Come on, man. Can we get like 1,000 likes this week? I got a better chance of getting pregnant than some shit happening like that. God damn.
Fact.
It's all good, though. Do what y'all do, man. No days off. Episode 29. We here. Hopefully we got something to talk about this week, man. God damn. Sony, buy a studio. Shit.
Or make some kind of announcement or something. Yeah.
No, that's what we need. Fuck a studio. We need a bomb drop, like a trailer for gameplay trailer. For
Facts.
Horizon Forbidden West or some shit.
Yeah, God of War trailer or
God of War, something like that.
Something like facts.
Factions.
Or they,
too.
I was just finna say, or they announce what Naughty Dog is actually working on, more detail. Yeah.
Nice.
That'll shut all this shit down.
Oh yeah, Gargoyles, that shit. That's that work. Gargoyles, fire. Yeah, I mean, hey, who the fuck? Oh, so what? All right, I guess I'll Google Fred Burger and see who the fuck that is, man. Because I don't know who that is. It may be after my time. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the kiddies is watching nowadays.
Oh yeah, as soon as I typed Fred, it came up.
Oh, as soon as you type Fred?
Yeah, but it says Berger. So I don't think that's the right thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll find it later.
Oh, I see it right here. I see. Oh, it's a character. It's like a fucking elephant or some shit. From the grim adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Yeah, that is way after my time. I'm gonna have to let y'all have that one.
Yeah, I never heard of that guy. Fred Burger, but if people that know who it is, they too funny. Shout out to Zombie Roach. He said, listening to AGS while shoveling 3 feet of snow. Damn.
Well, you must be out in Colorado somewhere. Where you at?
I know. He in the fucking mountains.
Facts.
He in the mountains. Shout out to you, though, player. Oh, it's a 2000s cartoon. So, yeah, that's after my time. 2000, mid-2000s, yeah. He said, listen to his voice. I'm going to listen to his voice.
Oh, okay. That might be what it is. Okay.
Yeah, they saying, listen to him.
It had better be. Or else. Hey, this frozen yogurt tastes like invisible.
Hold up. Who y'all saying sound like Fred? Brad?
I think they were saying Brad. It's either Brad or Only Back. Yeah, they was the only two left.
Yo, they is fucking stupid, dog. Wow, y'all stupid, man. Yo, that's funny. That's funny. Y'all niggas, man. All right, Cole, you got anything left for him? Check out the
I ain't got nothing for him, man. I'm gonna slow it down on Twitter a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit though.
Oh, they got you. They done shook you up. Okay.
Not please, never that.
Backtracking and shit.
I'm not gonna backtrack. I'm just gonna slow down a little bit.
How the YouTube channel coming?
I don't know. We're gonna have to talk about that because I don't know what it's supposed to be.
The subs going up, the views going up, like, you know.
Oh,
are you enjoying yourself? You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely enjoying myself. The subs is going up. The views, I don't really know. I mean, again, we're gonna have to talk about it. I'm probably hit you up like this week or next because the views be going up and down, and like I didn't think they could go down after they had went up. Like I don't really understand how it
depends
works.
on the topics.
No, I mean like one video had like this number of views, and then a few days later it had less than it had before, and like I didn't even know they could do that.
I don't know nothing about that.
Yes, but it was like in that little thing, I don't know, whatever that app is where it show you all your content and then it have like numbers by it, but when you go to the actual page, it'd be different. So again, I don't know how all this stuff works, and I'm gonna reach out to you pretty soon. Right now, it's just me, like I said, making sure that I'm gonna keep the content coming, and I'm not gonna get bored or frustrated with the teaching process. But so far, Optimus Code Gaming from the Inside Out.
Optimus Code Gamer from the Inside Out.
Yeah.
All right.
So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna need some mentoring. You're gonna have to help me figure out what it means, because as far as I'm concerned, if people are learning something, then the channel was a success.
Oh well, you know, if that's all your aim is, then you know.
Yeah, so like y'all that other stuff you're gonna have to help me with, because I don't even know what half of it mean to begin with.
All right, y'all. We out. Another week, another episode, man. We out of here. Appreciate everybody for coming through, like I said before, man. So we gonna
we appreciate the callers, man. Facts.
We're gonna see y'all next week, man. Same time, man. 4 p.m. EST.
No
Clocks
days
have
off.
one ahead. Spring ahead, spring ahead daylight savings is in effect. So just beware. I didn't even know that shit was happening.
I ain't either.
I didn't even know.
Man, I sure didn't know.
But yeah,
the only reason I found out is because the wife was like, man, I lost track of time. You want me to do this first or this first? I'm like, I want my breakfast first. But like, how did you lose track of time? He was like, because I was looking at the time on the microwave.
Yeah,
like, what's wrong with the time on the microwave? And she was like, it went up. I was like, oh, I didn't even know it either.
Yeah, I wasn't even aware. But yeah, time went up and all that. So yeah, we finished, man. We finished. All right.
Wait, all right, bro. Didn't somebody tell you have to be off by this time or else? Could have sworn somebody said that.
It's all good. Yeah, they told me. I better. Yeah, pretty much. We finally finished. Oh, we finished Uncharted 4. So we finished that. We started on Lost Legacy. But Miss
Man, I
Harding's
gotta
favorite
beat
one
that.
so far was 3. She wasn't a fan of 4 because of Sam. She didn't like Sam.
Man, you could tell dude was on some trash the first
Sam
moment
did
he
some
showed
fuck
up.
shit. Yeah, she didn't like Sam.
Yeah.
Did some fuck shit. Shout out to Life and Time podcast. He said Brad be like, my favorite song goes la 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 la. If you watch Fred Burger, you know, laughing my fucking ass off. Y'all niggas is. All right, y'all, we out. See y'all next week, man. Thanks for coming through. We gone. Hit the like button too. Peace.
Peace.